Okay, guys, we are live. For those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your editor-in-chief today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Savage Worlds, it's Pinnacle Entertainment's Savage Worlds Adventure Edition, using their outstanding, where is it here? Their Superpowers Companion. Published fairly recently, and our campaign is called The Guard. This is Canada's preeminent super team, and speaking of Canada's preeminent super team, let me introduce you to the stars of our campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing? First up, we've got Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert, and I am playing Bouclier. He is a never-do-well failed scientist who did succeed in one thing, basically experimenting on himself, and yeah, he's strange.
Next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Cygnus, the Dark Star of the North. He is a powered suit using character, tapping into the power of black holes.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Mind Warp, everybody's favorite mutant bender of time and space.
Nice. So guys, last session was our first issue of this campaign, the Wendigos of Winnipeg. What do you guys recall happening last time? This is our Jim Shooter recap.
Well, we had...
Let me see if I've got some, what do you call it, some handouts to help refresh your memory.
I don't remember what got us to Winnipeg.
A portal.
Yeah, that would have been Dr. Caliburn.
Yep,
yes,
Dr. Caliburn.
From Raven's Crag. He used your base, basically.
And warped us there.
Yep. And it was a snowstorm from hell that was definitely unseasonable, even though it is Canada.
Yeah. Well, and more specifically, Winnipeg.
Yes.
Seems like a bad idea that I chose cold as one of my
vulnerabilities.
No, it's great. There's actually advice in the Superpowers Companion of saying, like, look, do not feel like when you pick one of these things, make sure you use it, because that's what, like, that's, you know.
I know. In fact, I had thought about that. I was like, oh, this is going to be This is going to be in Canada. This is Kev. Yeah. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
I was telling the guys last night, I got there's a illustration from Rime of the Frost Maiden that's an owl bear sitting in, like a snowy owl bear sitting in an Arctic terrain with these beautiful northern lights behind it. The artist put up started selling prints for it. So I have a 2 foot by 1 foot print of that arriving. And it's my, like, if you could encapsulate all the things I love about, campaigns, it's an owl bear in an Arctic setting at night. So, can't ask for more.
You don't have like a wrecked ship somewhere in there, do you?
So we had come out of the portal, and there were these insane antlered monsters.
Yeah.
Yes, the Wendigo.
Yeah.
And I think there were about 6 of them, sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel we did a very good job of wiping them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel we did a very good job as a team first time out together.
Yeah. With only one small mishap.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, you got it. Why you gotta go? I gotta be like that. So yeah, I had they don't call it a fumble. It's a critical failure. Is that what they call it?
I think critical failure. Yeah, in this game.
Yeah. So I had a critical failure, and yeah, that thing showed up, but then it effed right off. Let's see, what did we do next?
You know, the good thing is your editor-in-chief doesn't write for the long game, so I'm sure the thing that shows up in the first issue, there's no chance of that coming back to haunt you at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a new title. That's a new hero. That's going to be the spinoff. We chased after it, I think, is what we did.
Yeah.
Once we kind of made sure the scene was safe, and then we entered into another area, and there were if I remember properly, an amalgamation of mythic monsters, I guess, for lack of a better word.
What you saw were a couple of frost giants, and whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah. Some sort of Tibetan.
And I think that will bring us to where we're starting today's issue. So let me bring you on over here, guys. I've reset everyone. So one of the bits of advice they give is like, if you're in the middle of a fight, don't reset the bennies. But you know what? Like some of you were at more than 3, some of you were at less than 3. You're going to get one every half hour anyway. So I figured, fuck it. Let's just jump in. All right. And that is where we are opening. So this is the scene outside of the Manitoba Museum. And, you know what? Did I?
One technical addition. I believe Bouclier was in the air about to land on top of the...
Oh, yes. Yeah, right. He used his, his charge point.
Yeah, because he got dropped by Will.
Right.
So he got one of his things, and he's attempting to jump on the Big Ugly.
Let me show you 2 quick things here to give you a little bit further context. So, one quick thing here, actually. Hold on. Let me get this up. Perfect. I want to show you where you are right now. So this is... Whoops, I cannot spell. It's really embarrassing when the folks at home can see me typing and I'm trying to spell a very simple word and I'm like, yeah, that ain't right. So what I want you to picture is the thing I'm going to show you is basically to your to the sort of right and directly ahead of you. That's what you would see, the building that these things. There's a kitty corner junction. That is what is just to your right, and that is this here, guys. This is the Manitoba Museum. So where these things are standing is in that street there. There's the big concrete, brutalist style building there, and there's that dome. That dome you see in the photograph is right there. Okay. So, because that might be important in a moment. All right. So then, what we're going to do is we are going to draw some cards. I don't think we had any jokers drawn last time, so let's just jump into the game here. Okay. So we got Bouclier, a 5. Mind War or Sickness. Joker, there you go, guys. Everybody gets a Benny. And nice. Mind Warp, a 9. And then our mythical things, a Queen. Okay. So, anybody want to spend a Benny to get new cards? Or first off, hold on. I think your thing, Mind Warp, you have Quick, not... whatever the other one is that gives you multiple cards.
Oh, I have the one that I draw an extra card if I draw 5.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that's quick.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to spend a Benny to get a new card?
Sure.
Okay, got it.
I'd like to land on somebody. Oh well.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You could spend more. You can spend as many bennies as you like in a turn.
No.
Okay.
No.
I came back from Vegas, played blackjack with a little bit more by being cautious. So.
All right. Then it is Cygnus. You get to decide when you wish to act this round. You want to go right away or you want to wait?
Let me look here. So I could basically kind of like do an interrupt.
Yeah, with a Joker, you can act whenever you want. But the only thing is if you try to interrupt someone else's turn, you have to make a you can choose to act before someone else's turn. Right now, it'll be the creatures that are acting first. Right. You could choose to, if I start taking actions, you could choose to try and interrupt them with it by making an agility check, a contested agility check. Okay. Or you can just go whenever you want, which would be, I guess, before them.
Yeah, right. It would be before them.
What are you thinking?
I kind of want to hold. I kind of want, yeah, that's what I want to do. I kind of want to hold and see what they do, and if it's something ridiculous, then I'll jump into that thing.
All right, so Bouclier is going to be mid, he's coming down, I believe. Oh, you're coming down on one of the critters, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm coming down on the big ugly, the unique guy.
Okay, so then on their turn, get them out of here. Okay, so the critter is gonna, let me get my dice tray set up and not knock over the coffee. Probably be a good thing to do. Bouclier, what is your, guys, could you put your parry scores in
Roll 20.
in chat, please? Yeah.
Parry scores, sure.
So I'll write that down. Actually, you know, while you're doing it, put your parry and your toughness. That way I won't have to keep asking for it. I know yours will change over time, Bouclier, but...
I'll try to update it, whatever that does.
Okay.
Well,
that'd be great. Yeah, thank you. Okay, signals.
Toughness is... got it.
Okay, that way I just won't have to keep asking. Okay. And parry 10. Toughness 12. All right, and Bouclier parry 6. All right, but you got that regeneration and toughness abilities. Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. All right, so then, as you're coming in, this thing roars at you, and it's going to try and batter you out of the sky. Bouclier. Let's see here. That is a hit, not a raise.
Okay.
And let's see, damage. Is that? It's AP 2, so it'll be going to 10. And let's see here. Ooh, exploding dice. 20. So I got a 20 on you. So that means that's 1, 2. I got 2 wounds you're taking right now. You're gonna knock back. Gonna kind of land there. Would you like to soak that, or you want to take the?
Yes, I would.
Yeah,
yes,
so
I would.
go ahead and click on your. I believe your absorption power should roll that for you.
Absorption power.
Recall us how we set it up.
Yeah, now I'm attempting to find these again. There, it's got
Should
it.
be on the right-hand side underneath. Yeah.
Got it.
Perfect.
And then
it doesn't roll. So yeah, you have to make a focus check, please.
Yep, focus, which I raised with my advancement.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did I? Was it a D8 before?
Did you do it in the sheet?
I don't think I upped it on the sheet. I thought you were going to.
Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on.
Let me make sure that it's. It may have gone up. I've got my own sheet.
I was going to see what you had raised it to, because you did say what it was going to go to. Is it a D10 right now?
Yes.
Yeah, then it's been raised.
Oh, okay. It shows a D8 on mine. Oh, that for skills.
Well, that's what I was asking. If it was changed in the character sheet. If it has not been, then just give me 2 seconds here.
Yeah. No, it hasn't done.
No problem. Okay. Well, I mean, you know how to change the stuff. Okay, you've already got your strength raised by 1.
Oh, it's with the edit. Yep.
There we go. Okay. All right, you're good to go.
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice. So that soaks both of them. Great roll.
Okay, so he goes up in size. He goes up in... Okay, I got this while we're figuring.
Perfect. All right, so you hit. It seems surprised that that's what happened to you. The second big guy is going to start charging in. 1, 2. Oh, it's going to run. 12, 4. Okay.
Running.
The giants. You can see what size is Bouclier right now?
He's 4, and I was looking for that chart.
In the core rulebook.
Yes, it is in the core rulebook, and I'm trying to find it.
It is on page 179.
I need to write that down in my notes. Oh, it's near the back.
Okay. So if you're 4, then you have +1. You are as big as a hippo.
Nice. No, I'm as big as a great white shark.
No, I prefer hippo. One of my great joys in as I follow the Cincinnati Zoo on Twitter, and they had a baby hippo over the last couple of years, so they continually post little video clips of a baby hippo.
Nice.
Makes my week. All right. So yeah, Bouclier hits, and this thing does seem kind of when it sees that you're getting larger.
The Bouclier's like, ah.
Then let's see here.
No.
Frost Giants are going to, I've got two of them that are going to throw cars at Cygnus and Mind Warp. So let's see here. Let's make my rolls here. That's athletics. All right, so this is actually not going to be targeting things. Mind Warp, but I've got a pretty substantial penalty to hit you. What is it at range? When you're moving? It'll be in the PDF. You know, I can open up the PDF of...
Is the PDF in here?
No, I couldn't. I don't know what's going again. Like Roll20 just things stop working.
Yeah.
Roll20's had a rough week. So
Hashtag Roll20.
You know, well, we were talking last night about it too. Like, I hate gross, and Roll20's been a great platform for us for a lot of years, and you know, it's most definitely having some fucking hiccups right now. But what are you gonna do?
Found it. The guard PDF.
Oh, did you? Okay, great.
Well, wait, what's it doing? Oh. Okay.
Here we go with the guard. What I was looking for is the penalty to hit you at range, because you got your speed. -8 to hit you at range. Wow. So I need a 12 to hit you at range. Mind Warp.
There it is. Yeah.
That is not going to go, and that's a combination of your dodge power and your speed. And then for you, Cygnus, I have what's your flight?
8 or 9. Hold on a second. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, it says 7.
7. There we go.
I think that gives me -1. I think 60 miles gives you -1 to hit. Let's double check here. Fortunately, I have referred to that chart pretty frequently over low these past few months. I'm behind in my Teen Titans this week. -1 to hit you. This week's been a shit show, but we've written a lot of heroes. Okay, so I got a -1 to hit you, so this will be a 5. I managed to tag you just barely. All right.
Now, could I go at this point to use a power?
You cannot, no, because you've already been affected. But what you can do, though, is once you see you're taking damage, you can soak, and you will get the +2 to the roll for soak as well.
Okay.
So let's roll damage here. Strength, okay. No more of those. All right. 16, 17, 18. 18 points of damage. So really, you're just shaken. Because it tags you right on the nose with what your toughness is. So you could soak that if you like, but you could also, by spending a Benny, you could just unshake automatically.
Yeah, let's just do that. That's just easiest, I think.
All right, so you're tagged by this thing, but you sort of like, knock it aside with your arm. And then the final one is going to come and try and grab you, Bouclier. So this will be a contested. Bouclier,
14.
You don't have the. Let's see here. No. Okay, so you got to use your athletics right now. This thing, there is an edge that you might want to take a peek at called. So it starts with a B. And it allows you, one of the things it allows you to do is use your strength in grappling as opposed to your athletics. So why don't you give us, I'll tell you what you're rolling against. I didn't roll that well. You need to roll against a 7 for athletics.
Is that a skill?
Skill, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah, it's one of those skills that everybody has.
Yeah. I mean...
You want to Benny that, or...
No, I mean, he's got a D4 for athletics. So.
Which means 25% chance of exploding.
Yeah, it does, but...
I'm not sold.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know what? We get 1 every 30. Yeah, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Nope.
Ah, damn it. All right. Oh, and it's already past 8:30, so why doesn't everyone take a penny?
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't have to remove that one. Okay, great.
And I haven't even had my turn yet on +2 bennies.
You're welcome.
You blow, but you know what? Like when you're starting to spend them, you blow through them so quick in this game.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay. What I was checking is here we go. Grappling. So I did get a raise on you with that contested one. So you are entangled and bound, which means you cannot move, and you are both vulnerable and distracted.
Okay.
And oh, you know what? We got new rules.
I'll say he's distracted because he, remember when
No, actually, you're both. You actually don't get to choose.
No, that's what I mean. I'm saying he's distracted because he no longer has any clothes, which is kind of disturbing.
That'll get you every time.
Yep.
Yep. He's like, wait.
I was checking.
And in our canon, this is like the first time he's ever grown like this, right?
Grown this big, yeah.
Yeah, he got big last time, but now he's big.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like in general, even like the previous session was the first time this has happened to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually got bigger than this in the last session. So when he came down, he didn't have time to notice that he was naked. You guys might have, but
Well, assuming your your clothing grows. It's superhero setting, so there's unstable molecules in your costume.
Got it. That would have been more fun.
Yeah. Well, maybe less so over over the course
period of time.
Yeah.
Oh no, he would have figured something out. This would have been like.
Well,
his
that's the thing.
first.
Like I think you knowing what your character's powers are, it's unlikely you would not have accounted for that. Because this is not like you're not a civilian who this happened to the first time. You're already joined the team and whatnot. All right, so what I was just checking, they've changed the. So this is what it is when you are bound, you are distracted and you're vulnerable, and you cannot make physical actions other than trying to break free.
Okay,
so that's I know they changed the phrasing of the rules for bound now. So this guy comes in and is just and he got you to the ground, and unfortunately he's not doing damage to you right now, so he's just keeping you in place, although those nasty fangs on his Pat, who moves up to your side to grab or to bite you. All right, then we are up to, unless Cygnus, you want to act now, we're on to mind work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and act now, and I think I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
So that guy's got him grappled. Yep. So could I move in and attack him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. So
and with your flight is 60. I think your pace is like 45.
Hold on a second, I'll tell you.
Let's see here.
Back up.
90. Your pace is 90.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I remember you saying 90. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So move yourself wherever you like, basically on the map.
He's just gonna come in. I think I'll come in right beside him there. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm just gonna do I think we'll just try and hit him straight up.
A Cygnus blast.
Right.
Okay. Go right ahead. Remember to click on your the attack or the weapons effectively.
Oh, yep. Oh, my bad. Let me back up.
Not your skills.
Yep. And then miscellaneous modifiers too.
It is no, because it's not. He's not distracted unless you're trying to shoot Bouclier.
No, from the Joker.
Oh, from the Joker. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yep.
It is 2 though, right?
It is 2. You're absolutely right.
I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
Holy smokes! A hit with a raise. And you're trying to punch him.
Yeah, I decided. I kind of vision him kind of doing I mean, it's not a charge, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
Zooming in and trying to bap him right in the head.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give us a click on damage and add +2 for damage.
Yep. Okay, 2 in there and submit.
Oh, you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, I can spend a Benny to re-roll.
Yeah, that's a 2 you rolled in your strength.
Yeah, let's try that again.
Yeah, and you got a D12 with that.
I know. I'm like, come on, man.
Come on. Let's see. There you go. 14 total. Okay, 14. So you fly in and hit this thing. It's like hitting a fucking concrete wall.
Okay.
Doesn't even affect him. And this thing kind of like looks back at you and mutters something in Old Norse that probably is not flattering.
Come on, man.
All right. Then next up is Mind Warp. What are you doing?
Hey, Mind Warp is. Can you do run by attack in this game, Kev? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can move. The only thing is, unless you've got evasion, then you will be. They will have a free strike on you, and I believe you have evasion. You know what I need to do this afternoon is get you.
Is that a skill or is that a
evasion? Is an edge.
Edge.
Which you do not have.
I only have quick. Is the only edge I have?
Quick is the only edge you've got so far. All your superpowers were chewed up in other things.
Yeah.
And remember, you got the multi-action power as well.
So evasion, I'm going to write that down. Is probably a good one.
Evasion is a really good one to get, and then improved evasion afterwards. And I'll tell you when you can qualify for that, because I'm just going to make sure it's not a. They said a novice thing that you can access. Extraction, not evasion. Extraction is a novice power, so you could take that, and it would be one adjacent foe. Actually, did you spend your advancement yet from last session? I don't
think I did. No.
Why don't you take it? Why don't you take extraction?
Sure.
Okay, so you can drag and drop that to your character sheet.
From the.
Yep, just look in the compendium, look up extraction, drag and drop it onto your character sheet, and that's where your first advancement went towards.
Do I want the suede one or the SW?
The suede one you want, please, yeah.
Okay. Aha, look at that.
Nice. Excellent. All right, so then, you get one. You can race in, attack one thing, race away. At least one per round. You can does not get the fighting strike.
Okay, well, so I'm going to run by this guy that's coming at me, and I'm going to attack him.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Remember, click on your attack, not your skill. Or the weapon, not the skill.
Oh.
Ooh, that's not. That's actually not going to be enough. You want to.
Yep.
Hit spend a Benny.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm all about the bennies.
Come on.
Oh no! Come on, dice.
All right, so that's you can keep spending bennies if you want, but you do have a second action this round as well.
Well, I'm going to keep moving.
Okay.
Oh, like I could. Oh, I see.
You can just attack him a second time if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'll just do a second attack.
Yep.
He's basically running circles around him while he's doing this.
Yeah.
Not actually standing. Not literally standing beside. Oh my goodness.
Holy shit! You want to bet that?
Yeah. Dang it.
Come on. Give me an exploding dice.
Not even. Oh my God.
All right. You still have as much movement as you want on the map, too. Where would you like to end up?
He's going to run around behind these guys and kind of try to draw their attention, because maybe they'll try and throw more stuff at him because it's hard to hit him. So he's like moving through them, but then around like over here to the kind of behind them.
Okay. Kind of near. I think City Hall is down just a little further to the left.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally, Bouclier.
So, question. It says that you cannot make physical actions other than trying to break free. Is his power stunt a physical action?
Power stunt is not. No. What are you thinking?
Basically, the one that I used last time, which is doing a medium burst template with AP2.
I think that might be a physical action.
Well, it says it could be in this case, it's a blast of energy doing 5d6 damage.
Right, but it's still a physical as opposed to a mental action where you're thinking.
Okay, got it.
Got it. I think. Let's do this. Let's have fun. Why don't you give us a spirit check?
Sure.
Okay, there is one guy on you, so I'm going to give you -1 to the check. Give us a spirit roll. If you're successful, you'll be able to trigger your power.
Okay, is this a -1 in the input?
-1 in the input, yeah.
Got it, okay.
Okay.
Nope.
You want to Benny that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We are not doing
Stupid
well at
roll
the start
20.
of this. Nope.
Oh
that's
shit!
it.
So yeah, I think let's walk us through what Bouclier is thinking right now. Like, is this he's got some horrific, bear horn thing trying to fucking bite him, and this thing is slammed into the ground?
It's like, this is not quite as fun as it was last time.
Okay. So, what I will let you do is try and break free, though.
Okay, and that's with a strength.
Yeah, it's a contest. I'll tell you what. To break free, I believe, is athletics.
Just athletics. Okay.
Yeah, you need to have that. Although, it's not a combat power. Never mind, or combat edge.
Yep.
We're playing with the optional rules where you can spend a Benny to take a combat edge for a round, but the one I'm thinking of is not a combat edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because this guy's got that edge, though, he does get to use his strength on this.
Okay.
So you're gonna be rolling against an 11. Nope. Yeah, an 11.
Okay. Here we go.
Come on, explode.
Nope.
Want to Benny that?
I'm not Bennying that. The chances of getting two.
All right. So you're struggling against this thing. Oh, you maybe see like electricity or some power is charging up in your eyes, but you're not able to focus it well enough. All right. So that is round one, guys. We are on to round two. I'll go the order here. Bouclier. A 2.
Did you reshuffle, Kevin?
Oh, I did not. No, I did not. Hold on. Let's. Thank you for the reminder.
I'm learning.
Heck yeah. Okay, so here we go. Bouclier. Let's try this again. An 8, not as bad. Cygnus. An 8. And Mind Warp. Where are you? You're up at top there, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Mind Warp, a 4, which means you get another card. An ace. There you go. And
there we go.
The Monstres, a 5. I am not spending bennies. I'm remembering to grab my bennies. Now. Okay. Let's see here. Right. Go. Okay. Then. And then. Unless anyone is spending bennies?
No.
No? Okay, so Mind Warp, you're up first. What are you doing?
Okay. So he's going to do something similar. He's going to run by... this time he's going to run by this big boy.
Okay.
What are they called? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Good boys. Good boys.
The good boys.
Good boy.
Okay, come on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to spend every Benny I have before... No, I'm saving some. I'm going to do my second attack.
Okay. There we go. Come on.
I'm on roll 20. Give me something. Holy Toledo.
Oh my goodness. You want to Benny that one?
Yeah, I'm going to Benny that one.
Okay. Come on. Let's see a hit. Yes, will not give you an exploding dice.
Or anything that's decent. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, my main dice is, what, a D8?
Yeah, D8.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we need to go
Okay.
back to talking about pies.
You technically have a gang up bonus on this one as well. So it's actually a little bit easier.
Yeah. And then I'm going to run around them again, like, go in a circle, and then, like, end up over here.
Okay. All right. Then
Oh my
next up,
goodness.
spades comes before hearts. It'll be Cygnus. What are you doing?
All right, so that didn't work. What if I tried to use my gravity control to get the two of them up in the air?
Okay. So what that would be, unless you're just like talking about like imposing the natural or the things you can not normally do with your energy control, which is to like make a distracted condition or whatever. What you might, it sounds like you might be trying to do is power stunt to get telekinesis with, and depending on your, if you're trying to affect one or trying to affect multiple ones, you might need area effect, which might affect Bouclier as well.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was trying to do. I was kind of thinking of just lifting them up and dropping them, and hoping Bouclier gets bigger.
Okay, so let me tell you what then mechanically that will look like for you is to get telekinesis. The way that power works in Savage Worlds is you're basically duplicating strength. And you have if you're using super science for this, your budget ability, then you have 15 points to spend on this, and it'll last for 3 rounds. And telekinesis is a 3-point power to give you a strength of D6. To raise that up, so let me think here, 8, 10, 12, would cost, that puts it to 9. You could do another 3. You could do D12 plus 3 on one target as you're at your maximum strength. As with putting all those powers into it. So what that would mean is that it would be a contested strength roll trying to like lift these things up because they may be able to grab the ground or something like that.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's thematically appropriate, if nothing else.
So you maybe see like your part of your emitters or whatnot kind of change around. Now, do you have the focus power or skill? No, it's not power.
I do not have that skill.
Okay.
I have.
All right. So then, what we need you to do? Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, what it means is, and this is an interesting part of, I think, Savage Worlds, is because you're stunting this, the way it works is you use the lower of your fighting, grappling, shooting, driving, or whatever, that whatever skill might normally apply, or focus. So because you don't have focus right now, you're rolling unskilled against this.
Wonderful.
Well, you may explode. Let's see.
Yeah.
And which one are you targeting? The one that's grabbing Bouclier or one of the others?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the one that's grabbing him, because I think that's kind of his idea is to try and get him up off him. So let's
go ahead and give us a unskilled check, please. Let's see here, and you have this for three rounds. So it's not a critical fail. You want to spend a Benny reroll?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one at least.
Okay.
Come on,
roll 20.
I know, right?
It's because we're on Firefox.
Yeah.
All right, so that didn't work.
Yeah, so you're gonna.
Yep.
It's just, I think it's more a matter of it's not calibrating properly right now. You have 2 more rounds with this power though, and that would have cost you a Benny as well.
Okay. Yep, that's right. Thank you.
Okay, and then it is Bouclier's turn.
Can I try the? Okay, so when I attempted the power stunt, did I lose the absorption token?
No. Yeah, what we were rolling for your spirit was to see if you can focus your mind enough to get it going.
But I was just wondering if like it would have counted as fisting in. Okay.
No, you still
Can I try that again?
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like, all right, you fuckers, get off of.
So give us a spirit check at -1.
Yep. I think we're going to have to be raising an attribute next time. Oh, God.
There you go.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Yes.
So then you're spending it to do what?
To be able to do the power stunt, the blast of energy.
Okay.
So sorry, Cygnus, but he's a little bit
freak it out. Yeah.
So,
all right.
So it says 5d6 of energy.
Power stunt as if you spent a Benny. All right, and then your total points, 15 points in metabolize energy. So I think we said that was a damage shield you were doing last. Damage field, right?
Yeah, damage field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
mitochondrial energy.
Okay, is it targeting only the one grappling you? Or you want it to affect everything around you?
Well, let's see, 5d6. That would
so right now it's doing 4d6 damage. If you You have 5. You could make it up to a large blast template.
I think he would just do a medium blast.
Medium blast template. Okay, so that would be the. Hold on. I looked up what the size of the templates were this week because I'm a giant fucking nerd. So the diameter. So it's basically 4. It's 4 yards. So that is 2 squares out from you. Basically, everyone, or 2 hexes out from you is how. Okay. So it'll be Cygnus, and so Cygnus, and then these 2 things. So give us you're gonna roll damage separately on each of these. Would you kindly roll 4d6 exclamation mark? This first one will be against the good boy to the north.
17.
So 17. Let's see here. 17 is enough to shake and a wound. Do I want to shake that? No, I think so. One of them is blown back. Go ahead and roll. Second one. This is on the frost giant who's grappling you.
Yep. Okay.
Ace. And against him, that is a. Oh wait. Hold on. Sorry. The big guy actually has. Sorry, he takes 2 wounds to go down, not just 1. Against the frost giant, that is. Let's see. Okay, that is a hit and a wound. Mm-hmm. So he's shaken and he has a wound, and then Cygnus. But roll.
Does that mean that he stops grappling as well?
It means he won't be able, on his turn, he needs to recover from shaking in order to maintain the hold.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And can I re-roll if I happen to do really well against Cygnus?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can always spend a Benny to re-roll, and you can always choose which one you want to use. That's less than Cygnus's toughness.
Okay, we'll keep that.
Okay. So, what does it look like? What kind of, what color is the energy that comes out?
I think mitochondrial energy, so I don't know. I always imagine it as sort of a light reddish.
Okay.
And
nice. So this is, and both the what do you call it? The frost giant and the good boy are affected by it. But Cygnus, you kind of hit that power, and then you activate a shield or something to prevent the mitochondrial energy from damaging you. And then and then it's, I guess, the frost giant's turn. So I need to roll a unsoak check for this guy. Let's see here. Let me quickly look up grappling, because I wonder if he does have to release you, because if he needs to re-grapple you. See. Okay, doesn't say anything in the grappling. Let's see what it says in shaken.
The meantime, he's like, "Come on, get closer."
They may only take free actions. But at the start of the turn, we'll see if he gets his action this turn, and his action would be to maintain it. So, let us see. Spirit die. Let's see what a difference the. Okay, so for him, he unshakes, and then for the good boy, same thing. Okay. He is not. So the good boy is shaken this round. He's reeling from the. Now let's try.
By the way, let's say Bouclier is still face to face with this guy, and he's like, going, "It's okay. You can stay close. I got more of that."
All right. So he is going to try and. I think he's just going to try and hurt you. So he's trying to twist your limbs. What is your current toughness?
14, I believe.
14?
14, 2.
Okay. So let's see here. It's his strength.
It's like, come on, hurt me.
Okay. He's trying to like force your arm, but it's just not working.
Yep.
Let's see here. This good boy. Where's? Okay, there's Mind Warp.
I like that it really feels like what the bad guys would be thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is that stupid speedster?
So this guy runs over and grabs a car. And you can ready an action in Savage Worlds as a free thing, so he's going to hurl this thing at you, Mind Warp. I need a 12 to hit you. Let's see here. So, no. Oh, you know what? But this one is going to be smarter. He's going to grab a bus.
A bus?
And he's going to hurl that at you. Oh, he fucking missed. I'm going to spend a penny to reroll that. I need to hit the... Otherwise, it's going to deviate. Oh, okay, here we go. I hit you with a raise. Would you give us a agility check at -2, please? I think you saw this coming.
-2.
Let's see.
Come
I
on.
think that's right.
Success. Ooh. All right, so you narrowly miss this thing as it crashes to the ground. He bellows in frustration, and then the good boy is going to try and chase after you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And that is it for our villains. We're on to round 3, guys. All right. Bouclier, an 8. Cygnus, a king. And Mind Warp, a jack. Villains, an 8. Anyone spending bennies?
No, I'm good with that.
That's a 9, right?
It's a 9, yeah, so they'll be acting before you, Bouclier.
Okay. Yeah.
Does it change your mind if everyone gets a Benny? 9 o'clock my
That's what I
time
was
already.
just fixing to say.
Yep. Nah, well, I mean, he's last anyway, so sure.
Okay, here we go.
And I had to use a Benny for the spirit roll, right?
To re-roll or to...
No, I was trying to. I didn't have to use a Benny for the power stunt or anything
Nope,
like
you
that.
use your absorption token.
Absorption token. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Okay, so Joker! There you go.
Nice.
Everyone gets a card.
Yeah.
Or gets a card. Everyone gets
Benny.
a Benny, and you get +2 to your action and +2 to damage this round, Bouclier.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Do you want to act now, or do you want to act later in the round?
I think he's going to go ahead and act later in the round. If somebody wounds him, that only helps him.
Okay, so you're going to hold off, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got your bonus to your soak as well. All right, so then first up will be Cygnus and a king. What are you doing?
All right.
Two more rounds with your gravitic telekinesis.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, is there a... Because I know I can't pick up a car, but I should be able to pick up a motorcycle.
You've got like the equivalent of a remarkable strength. Your
Right.
strength, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think because I think on my character sheet you've got
D12
smash
plus
with
3.
motorcycle as opposed to smash with car.
Okay, so you can pick up a car.
Yeah.
It's just that it's tough. You'd have to like pick it up and drop it on someone,
Right.
as opposed to picking up and smashing them with it. That I think you can
Right.
use a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try and grab a vehicle.
Sure.
And
You're fast
smash
enough
this
so you
thing.
could zip around, grab a snag, someone's... Well, it's wintertime. Let's just say, so something the equivalent size, you know what? There's a Winnipeg Free Press box that has newspapers in it. So you just grab that thing, and you'll be able to use that.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or a telephone pole or something.
Yeah. Telephone pole is closer, I think, to car, just because of the awkwardness with it.
Oh, right on.
Right, but it just, I mean, whatever you grab, it sounds good.
Yep.
So then you will be doing bonus damage. Now, do we have this on your character sheet? Well,
Yeah, smash with motorcycle, damage, strength plus 2d6.
I love this game.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you? Which one do you want to try and attack? The same one that's.
Oh, the guy that's Yeah, this dude's still right here in front of me. I gotta get my partner free.
Okay. So you're gonna gang up bonus because Bouclier is there too, so that'll be a 6.
All right.
6 is good enough. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. Come on, Dane.
Come on.
Are you telling me six is all
There you
you have to
go.
roll?
There you go.
What does it
Wow.
look like as you knock this frost giant cold?
I mean, he just, he had hit him first, and was like, all right, that doesn't work. Tried to move him, that didn't work. He's like, all right, to hell with this. He was like, they started throwing stuff. Oh, we're going to throw vehicles now.
Yeah.
Bam. And just
love
kind of
it.
almost like a pile drive, just kind of grabs over the head. Bam.
What does it look like when you activate your powers? Like, do you have like Iron Man style boot jets, or is it more?
It's almost like it looks kind of like heat mirage.
Oh, okay.
Because it's gravity manipulation, so it distorts space time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you kind of get this warping visual effect.
Nice. Okay, so you sort of like zorch over. There's this like trail of warped space behind you. Boom,
Yep.
You grab this thing, race back, and across his face. Give us a 1d4 roll, please.
1d4.
Just see. Basically, I'm going to keep scaling the dice up. It's still intact.
Nice.
So basically, like, next one is going to be a D6 after you hit. Next one
I
after is going to be
gotcha.
D4. And if you roll a success, it just means this thing's shattered. You have to grab something new.
Gotcha.
Okay. We call that the Freedom Force rule, because I remember that from the video game. All right. So Bouclier, you are free. You are no longer grappled.
Ooh. Great.
Bouclier, you get to choose? Do you want to go next, or you want to let Mind Warp go?
He will let mine will go.
Okay. Mind
Okay.
Warp, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm still trying to hit these damn things, so I'm gonna run past this one.
Okay. Shoo.
Oh, not into him, but I am. Come on, let's hit somebody.
Come on. You got those
Yeah,
bad
this
rolls on
time.
your system. Let's see some. Oh, no.
Nope, not yet.
So
I
I
well.
think you're getting so close. We know Mind Warp is a Winnipeg boy. He should know better than to run on ice. So let's have you give us an athletics check, please.
Also, I have this, Kev. I don't know if this matters.
When you critically fail to activate. Oh yes. Yeah, and this
Passive
isn't.
collateral damage.
This isn't. You're not activating a power right now, so.
Oh, okay. The attacks aren't power usage.
Yeah. But that's. I mean,
Okay.
the attacks can be because it is Mind Thread. Yeah. So why don't you give us an athletics check? Let's just see what the consequence might be here.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry, was that with a penalty or no?
No penalty. Just go ahead and give us athletics.
Okay.
All right. So what happens is you're sliding, you go racing up towards us, and again, like I know you don't move at super speed, you teleport, but for whatever reason, maybe you know how it can get in Winnipeg, right? With the ruts in the road.
Oh,
and
yeah. Or just an icy patch. And I mean, even though he's like teleporting to run, I mean, he is still running.
Yeah.
And so if your foot all of a sudden is landing on a piece of ice you're not expecting.
And that's just, I think you hit like on an uneven bit and you slide down and you sort of like, what? And then as you're kind of panicking to recover, you sort of like, choo, 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 choo. And you are currently, let's see here. Oh boy, I'm going to put you right. This is the consequences that you're teleported right at the feet of one of the giants. As you kind of like,
Okay.
whoa, what the hell? And he's like, they're going to try and smash you next round. I'm assuming you took 2 actions though. So I'm not going to let you move again because of that critical failure, but you can do something if you want to.
Oh, well, I might as well attack this guy if I'm going to be there at his feet. Yeah,
Okay.
then I'll. Here we go. Now I'm going to finally hit. Nope.
Yeah, you want to bang that?
Yep.
Okay.
I've made so many damn attack rolls.
Ugh.
What? Okay.
You can bang
That's
again. Like
ridiculous.
you can spend as many as you like in a round.
Yeah, I'm doing another one. Like, how can I not have rolled a 6 yet on any roll? Holy.
Go ahead and roll damage. That was a hit.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh yeah, roll damage. There it is.
Okay.
Nice.
And you can add plus, I'm assuming this is the one you're adding plus 4 to, so that's a 22. So this thing, it kind of cackles as if he's going to bring his big axe down on you, and you can see where his like there's an armored plate on his shin, but there's a little opening bit where his ankle is, and I think you just deliver a ton of blows on it, and he howls in pain. He is shaken, and he takes a wound from your hit.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Then,
finally.
Yeah. Bouclier, would you like to go before the bad guys?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Oh, he wants to. He's going to spend a penny to do it. He's going to do another power stunt and jump on top of the let's see, this guy
is he spending a penny, or is he spending a power token?
I don't think he has another power token. I think he.
Did you?
He absorbed 2, so he's only used one of the power tokens so far. Okay.
I think. Hold on. Is it each raise gives you a power token, or each you get a power token from each time you're hit?
From each time I absorb a wound.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you'll have power 2 power.
Yeah.
You'll have 1 left then. Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy right above him here he's shaken still.
Yes.
Oh, maybe it's a good idea to take somebody out of the fight. Yep. So he's not going to do that right now. He's just going to basically do a normal attack.
Okay. Well, remember, you can also spend a token to add plus 1d6 damage to any rolls, maximum 3 tokens.
And it counts as a heavy weapon. Yeah, it says. Sorry, you're saying a power stunt?
Yeah, under the transmute, one of the things you can do with your transmutation token is spend a token to again plus 1d6 damage to any damage roll.
Right, yeah.
It is a free action too, so you could do that after you roll damage.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do my regular attack first, and then see if I.
So go right ahead. There's no bonuses to hit this guy. He's not distracted or anything. He's just shaken.
Yeah. And the attack, the big payback. Okay, there we go.
You could also wild strike to gain +2 to hit, +2 to damage. And again, you're already getting +2 from your Benny.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? He's wild striking, so it's +4.
Okay, so it'll be +4 to hit.
No, +2 to hit minus. Oh yeah, +4 to hit. Yep.
+4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that is a solid hit. Hold on, that's a hit with not a raise.
Okay.
No, that is a hit with a raise. Yep. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and then after that, I decide whether or not I want.
Exactly. What do you want to do? Okay, so that's 20. Yeah. You do not need to roll any power tokens.
He's basically bringing a hippo-sized foot down on top of the thing's head.
Well, I mean, it's as big as you, right? So, and it's not on the ground, so you're able to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Punches it. His head becomes a pizza.
Awesome. All right. So, wham! This thing is knocked back and it actually flies back to the curb. A full, what is that? 10 meters? Yeah, 10 or 12 meters. Okay. Hits the ground. You can still move if you'd like to.
Yeah, he's going to actually get close to the other big boy. Good boy.
Okay.
And he,
that's actually grappling in. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
And he shouts, it's like, let's see, I had something in mind, but then got distracted by moving. Shout some pithy phrase.
Catchphrase!
Catchphrase.
All right.
Catchphrase number 3.
Then it is the Frost Giant's turn. Okay, so here we go. Or Frost Giant and the good boy. Let's go with the good boy first, since we're up there. Now that he's finally with you, let's see here. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to try and get you with his claws. So let's see here. And you guys are the same size right now, so there's no size modifiers. All right. Fighting. Let's see here. I hit, not a raise. Your toughness, you said, is currently a 14?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. There you go. It's AP2. So I'm rolling against a 12. Does not hurt you, but because of this ability, I can immediately make a grappling attempt against you. So why don't you give us an athletics roll? I got
I know how those things go.
I got a 10 in total.
Okay. Athletics, there it is.
Okay.
I don't get the +2 for that. That was just the first.
Yeah, you know, it's your whole round.
Okay, so
Somebody
it's
a
a
6 then.
6. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't get, you are entangled, which means you can't move and you're distracted, but you're not bound right now.
Okay.
So what happens is you go racing over, like, come on, and this thing leaps at you. It rakes claws down your augmented skin, doesn't get through, but it manages to kind of grab at your ankle. You're like, oh, come on, no. Jeez, it's grappling you again.
Yep.
The frost giant above you, Mind Warping, needs to make an unshake check here. Ooh, I did not succeed unless he's got combat reflexes, which he doesn't have. Oh, I got to spend a penny. Come on, there you go. He unshakes, so he's able to try and bring that axe of his down on you. That is. Ooh. And I do have a -2 to hit you because of your speed. I didn't come close to hitting you, but the axe is about the size of you. So this thing boom, hits the ground, splinters the ice and snow and concrete. Then the one, let's see, your Cygnus, you were on the ground. This one grabbed, he's going to grab another car and throw it at you. It's not going to hit. So it goes flying past you. That is the end of round 3. We're on to round 4, guys. Let's draw some cards here.
Hey, Kev, are these guys saying anything, or are they just kind of growling and grunting?
They're saying things, but it's in... I got to reshuffle the cards. They're saying things, but it's in a language none of you recognize.
Okay, got it. So they are intelligent.
I think. Well, let me check the character trees. Anyone speak Old Norse? No?
Yeah, no.
Burden.
Exactly. He's the scariest Swedish chefs I've ever met. All right, so Bukli, you got a 5. Cygnus, you got a 9. Mind Warp, you got a 3. You got a 7. Ugh. And the villains, they have an ace. Anybody spending bennies for a new card?
Oh man, that's so slight. There's almost
No.
if they wouldn't have an ace, I would have.
We got a whole fresh deck with 2 jokers in it, though.
I know. But I'm blowing bennies left, right, and center here.
All right, so then if no one's doing anything, it'll be the bad guy's turn once again.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go in the reverse order. That guy's grabbing yet another car. Some poor motorist in Winnipeg, they're, well, I mean, they're through MPI, so I guess it's not going to, their insurance rates aren't going to go up. I hit you, Cygnus. And that does... Right. You know, one of the great things about Savage Worlds is I get to make use of my D12s more than any other game I run.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. That is... It's actually not great. I might need to spend a penny to re-roll that because it's 12. It's not even past your armor. I'm going to have to spend a penny and re-roll. Try and get a better result here. There we go. So you are shaken, Cygnus.
Okay.
By this thing. You could spend a penny and unshake if you like.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
I mean, you can also wait till your round, and you can reshake, spend a penny and unshake at any point. One thing I fucked up last time is, so the risk-reward kind of thing that you have to make a decision on. At the start of your round, you make a roll, you get a free roll of spirit to try and unshake. If you fail that, you can spend a penny to re-roll that, and like you can any other kind of re-roll. But if you don't get a success on it, it means you don't get any actions that round. You could then spend a penny and unshake, but it still means you lose your actions. Alternatively, you can just spend a penny, unshake, and not run the risk of failing a spirit roll. That make sense?
I think so.
So basically what it is your choice is spend a penny, guarantee you can act on the round, or make your unshake check and risk failing it. If you fail it, it means you don't get to take actions that round.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and spin the penny.
Spend the penny, you got it. Okay.
Safe.
And there's one above you, Mind Warp. He's now going to Wild Strike. He's furious with you. Let's see if we can get a better result. Oh, exploding dice. There we go. That is a 14. Let me make sure. I think that might be just... No, it's actually 16. I think that might be just on the nose what I need. Yeah, -4 to hit you in melee. So that is just barely enough to hit you. Damage is... Let's see here. Ooh, AP 3. So your toughness is a... I'm rolling against a 10 Mind Warp. Look at the armor piercing, and let's see here. It's dog shit roll. That is 10 on the nose. I have only shaken you, Mind Warp. Hey. You can spend a Benny and unshake if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't want to be shaken.
Okay. All right. So it just came close, like you're sort of moving back and forth, and you just barely got your footing, and this thing comes down. You were about to deke to the side. He was about to hit you, and you can like, and this thing hits the ground right in front of you. Bouclier, this thing is going to try and improve its grapple. You're currently distracted, so you're going to get -2 to this roll. So it's a athletics roll at -2. You're rolling. I didn't roll that well. You're rolling against a 5.
Got it this time. No.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Excellent. You got yourself free.
Sweet.
All right. Then it is. That's it for the bad guys. It's Cygnus' turn. Are we doing Cygnus?
All right, so yeah, this guy's wanting to throw stuff at me, so I'm going to fly over here and hit him with the whatever it was I picked up. The what do you call it? Post box.
Yeah, go right ahead. Winnipeg Free Press. We have daily free delivery.
Is that enough for a hit?
That is not enough for a hit. You want to re-roll that sucker?
Let's spend 1 Benny.
You got it.
To re-roll that.
You got it. Come on. These guys aren't that hard to hit, but that's so close.
I need a 6, didn't I?
You need a 6 to hit him. Yeah. You want to
I'm
Benny
gonna
that?
spend my last Benny right now. Yeah.
I got another one coming in 8 minutes.
I got another one coming here, hopefully in a minute. So.
There you go. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh my God. All right. So that is going to be 23 damage. That is, let's see here. That's 2 wounds. That might be enough to take him out. Yep, that's enough. So what does it look like as you come in and knock this guy cold?
Yeah, he comes flying in, and he just takes that box, and just smashes up against his head.
Go ahead and give us a 1d6 roll now, please. Yeah.
1d6.
Papers go flying everywhere as this thing is destroyed. And then caught in the blizzard's wind and blown off. So, yeah, he is down, though. All right. Then it is Mind Warp. What are you doing?
Hey, Mind Warp is... I'm going to attack this guy that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Clearly. Because, it's my thing. Come on, 6. You got it.
You got this.
Yes!
That's with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh!
But you get +4 for this one. So that is... You got a raise. That's 14. That won't be enough. You want to spend a Benny and re-roll damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me spend my Benny before I do that. Come on, damage. 20. You are such a troll today.
Would you like to spend another Benny and re-roll damage?
No, it's my last one. Oh wait, yeah. I'm gonna save it because if I get hit, then
okay.
Yeah, I'm second attack. My other attack. Yeah, my other attack. Yeah. Here we go. Come on.
Yes. There you go. Hitting a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. This time, money.
12 is not even enough to get through his armor.
Ridiculous.
Oh. You want a Benny to re-roll damage, or?
No, I'm going to run away.
Okay. And your evasion, he's not able to get, or extraction, he's not able to get an attack on you.
I'm going to run across the street.
Okay. There you go. There's that, the good boy has hit the ground over there. Then it is Bouclier. What are you doing?
Yeah, and just as a reminder, I do not have to use, so I'm thinking of the power stunt, boosted melee attack that does an extra 1d6 damage with AP 14. Do I have to decide that before or after I hit?
Which one are you asking about?
There's a power stunt. So it says boosted melee attack that does an extra 1d6 damage with AP 14. That counts as heavy weapon.
You mean on your character sheet?
Yes. I'm just asking in general, do I need to decide that now or after I hit?
Oh, yeah. No, that's after... Okay, so hold on. There's two different... We're talking about two different things here. What I've got in the thing there, that's a sample of how you could build your power stunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
okay.
but yes, you would have to decide that beforehand because you're setting up, you're stunting that power for the round, and then you're going to make the attack.
Okay. You know what? He's going to use a regular attack for now.
Regular attack. Go right ahead.
Yep.
And what you can here. So here's what you can do though is you could spend your every absorption token that you spend or transmutation token that you spend after you hit would add 1d6 to damage.
Sure.
That's where the difference is the power stunt one, you have to make the decision beforehand. The damage you could do afterwards as you unleash your power.
He's going to re-roll that.
Benny that, you got it.
Yep. Come on.
That is still not
he's
quite
gonna
good.
re-roll
These are
again.
trickier to hit than...
So he's got one left after this re-roll. He's going to do one more time.
Nice. There you go. So close. So close.
No, I need a 7.
Yeah, you need a 7 hit these guys.
You know what? He's going to use it. He's got 3 minutes left. Okay.
Mark the time, guys. It has taken us an hour and a half for Robert to go like, this is why I come back from Vegas with more money to like, fuck it, I'm keep blowing all my bennies. I love it. All right.
No, he's out.
Dang it. So yeah, you're just trying to get this thing. Well, actually, you know what? I'll move him back because you're not grappled any longer.
Yeah.
All right.
I have had enough of missing.
All right. Yeah, these things are pretty tricky. All right, then it is going to be next round. Let's see. We'll go Bouclier. Here we go. 4. Oh no. Cygnus. An ace. That's looking promising.
Nice.
Mind Warp. A 5, which means you get a new card. A 4 means you get a new card. A 6. And great bad guys get an 8. All right. Anyone want to spend a Benny? No? Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Mind Warp. Oh, you got none. You got no bennies. Oh no. All right. So then Cygnus.
I won.
Oh, you have one. You want to spend it or?
No, I'm gonna save it in case I have to.
Cygnus, you're up first. What are you doing?
Let's see. I reckon I'll go attack this one down here at the bottom. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's try. Well, let's hold on. Let me check range.
Don't you have your energy blast? Yeah.
That's what I was fixing to do. I was going to check range on my energy blast.
Yeah. It's 12.
Oh, really? I mean, if I
12 is short
hit
range
somebody,
with it.
It's 12, 24, 48.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you're in short range. That's
Okay,
12
good,
squares
yeah.
away. Yeah, 11 squares away to him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just try the dark matter blast on him.
Yeah. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice shot.
That's what's up.
All right. So that is, what's it look like as you take him down?
Yeah, he of course he dealt with that when he whips around, sees that mind warps out of the way, so he just focuses his energy there, and this black spear just lances out from him right into that.
All right, he crashes back onto the ground. You could move afterwards if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason to right now.
Don't see any reason to?
Yeah, I mean, I can move
keep
on my
hovering.
turn.
No, that makes sense.
I'll be fine.
All right, the last bad guy. All right, so he is actually going to, he staggers back. He sees that you've been difficult to get a hold of and whatnot. What this thing does is it breathes in, and you can see it's like almost like a puffer fish. It's the sides kind of pull open, and then it unleashes this Arctic gale in a cone in front of it. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to avoid this, Bouclier. But let's roll damage here.
Bouclier is like, ah.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
You see his eyes wide, and he's like, oh shit.
Oh shit! This thing's not an Arctic monster. Oh no! Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 21. Your current toughness is a 14. This is not armor piercing, so that'll actually be a hit and 1 wound.
Okay.
And you don't have any bennies, so you can't soak it normally, and it's cold, so your absorption does not work. But you, so you suffer 1 wound from this, and you are shaken. Okay. And like frost and whatnot is all forming over Bouclier as he does this. And then this thing will... no, it stays where it is. Then Mind Warp, you're up next.
Okay, Mind Warp is finally going to hit this dang thing.
Okay.
Ceiling. So he runs over.
9:30, guys. Everyone gets a Benny.
Thank goodness. Need it. Okay. Punch this guy in the soft section.
Now you get a gang up bonus because of Bouclier. But are you unshaking Bouclier? Is that what that's going away for?
No, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, sorry.
Green bars, your bennies?
Yeah, I can't get rid of my bennies. I wanted to. I'm trying to change them in.
There you go. There you go. That should update. I've got 1 on your token right now.
Okay. For me, it still looks 3 of 8. So.
Hold on. You know, it just made you. We're getting a bit of a hiccup. Let's do this quickly. Yeah. Boom. And boom.
And I miss again. I miss with all my attacks.
Didn't you hit? Well, you knocked one guy out, right?
No. I just missed now.
This guy.
Yeah. Okay, so you race in, and you can't get a. I mean, there's that horrific unleashing of power. So, Bouclier, before we get to your turn, do you want to spend a Benny and unshake, or are you making an unshake roll?
He's going to spend a Benny and unshake.
Okay, so then you can act this turn. What are you doing? Oh, first thing, click on your regeneration. Or
yes.
No, you know what?
Yes.
Well, let's see. I can't remember if I set it up in there. I did that for John's character, but I don't remember if we were making focus rolls for you. Go ahead and give us a click on regeneration. Let's see if it rolls.
Sure.
Yeah, it does. So you heal 1 wound at the start of your round.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
So stitching back together. What are you doing?
He's going to go ahead and use his last transmutation token, and he's going to do the boosted melee attack.
Okay.
1d6 damage, AP 14, heavy weapon.
Okay.
Effect.
Okay, so sorry, is it extra 1? Did I say 1d6?
1d6 with AP 14.
Oh, beautiful. And a heavy weapon, so this is going to be a big hit. Go ahead and roll.
It's going to be a wild attack.
Wild strike 2, yep. So, you got it.
Wild strike.
So plus 2 to hit.
Yep.
And plus 2 to damage as well.
Get him.
Solid hit. Yep. Not a. Ooh, does that include the plus 2?
That doesn't include the plus 2.
Okay. So it's a hit, not a raise, but go ahead and roll damage. And plus 2 to damage.
Okay. So how do I put that in if I just hit roll damage?
Just put, when it goes right, it'll ask you a modifier. Just put 2, not a plus.
Okay.
Just put 2 in there, and then we'll roll an extra d6 with an exclamation mark afterwards.
Actually, hold on. I did put a plus 2 in there. Did the wild die include it? It says
did not. No. On your when you click on damage, it'll prompt you for damage modifier.
Right. What I'm saying is that when I did the roll to hit, I put the plus 2 in. Did that
right?
count?
And that's what I'm saying. When you click on roll damage, it'll prompt you for a modifier. Add a 2 in there. It will not add that to the damage automatically. Yeah. Okay. Now and also roll a d6. Oh, you didn't roll a raise. Well, we can use that bonus damage. So that is a 17 currently.
Yep.
Let's see
And then
here.
roll another d6.
17 is actually enough. Whoa, to stagger it. You don't have any bennies left. Okay.
Do I roll another d6?
No, I'm just counting the bonus damage because the bonus damage is a d6.
Oh, okay, got it. Yep.
Yeah, as a like unless you rolled a raise, and I think you're out of transmutation tokens right now.
Yep, I'm out of them. Yep.
Okay.
And out of bennies.
All right. So then that was a big hit on this thing. Get shaken. Let's do one more round. See if we can take this thing down, and then we'll take our mid-session break. It's when we turn the page and we get a full-page ad for Saturday morning cartoons. So first up is Bouclier. 7, Cygnus. Joker!
Nice.
Everyone gets a Benny. There you go. Mind Warp. 7, and the bad guys a 10. All right. Anyone spending their newfound Benny to get a new card?
Nope.
No.
Okay, that means Cygnus, you get to choose when to act.
I'm going to go ahead and go now. Try
Go
and
right ahead.
Yeah, I
What
think
do you do?
Cygnus is going to do this.
fly up here just to get a little more clear of Bouclier so I don't hit him.
Okay.
And then, yeah, go ahead, Dark Matter Blast again.
Okay.
That worked really good last time.
Yep. So that's a hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Come on.
That is 8, so it's 11 damage. You want to spend that Benny to reroll damage? That's a...
Yeah, I'll spend
Not a
one
great-
reroll damage.
Can't. Come on, let's get at least one exploding
on.
dice.
Woohoo.
There, that's 19 though.
Yes.
Blast it to the ground. All right.
Nice.
Now, let me check one thing here. Sure, we think we checked this last time. I can't remember when your power fades. It's at the end of the encounter. Let's see here. Yeah, end of the encounter. Okay, so Bouclier, you'll be after this thing is defeated. Yeah, whoa. You can adjust
And he
your
looks down again and he's like, ah, crap.
your strength back down to the regular size. Your and everything else. All right. So, guys, with that defeated, with the wind still howling outside of the, again, the Manitoba Museum, you're pretty much standing, if it would be like kind of near the bottom. You know that sign is? That brown sign in the center there?
Uh-huh.
You're basically just, like if we drew a line straight down on it, that's effectively where Bouclier is effectively standing underneath that standard at the bottom in the middle of the sign. Okay. So, that may be important in a moment. But first, let's take our mid-session break. So, we'll be back in just a moment for those listening at home. Back momentarily.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. Some sugary cereal will come on.
Yes.
Yeah. Toughness. There we go. Yeah, okay, good. Got it.
All right.
Do we get bennies every half hour in this game, or every half hour when we're in combat?
Every half hour in combat, normally.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends. This game I'm basically stealing the rules I was using for Pathfinder 2, where I give for how often I give how often I give hero points. But I think in this one, because like there's so many rolls in between as well, Benny every half hour is fine because there's so many mini games we play in it.
Yeah, we're just like constantly spending them even outside of combat.
Definitely, and there's more. And there's faster sub mechanisms in this and subsystems than there are in PF2. So I think every half hour I'll be granting bennies.
Yeah. And even going, and it doesn't, if you build up a few and go in a fight, they go fast anyway.
They go so quick, and the dice are. It doesn't matter how great your dice are and whatnot. You can always roll double ones, right? You can always roll snake eyes on dice, and yeah, it's one of the fun things about Savage Worlds that there's always a risk in those tense situations, and I love it. Okay. Now I need to just check something here. Okay. While we're waiting, I can get some stuff set up. Go. So I also really love how they show the display of the character head in the damage rolls.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to set this up. All right. Just have a moment to catch your breath. That was a fun fight, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that was cool. Except for all my bad rolls.
Just getting them out of your system, that's all.
Yeah. I was rolling really good on the first issue, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Things go up and down in this game. As
Okay.
long as you're a team, that's fine. It's when we were doing the solo. If you're doing any kind of solo play, that's when that's really frustrating because it's like you're just running around doing nothing.
Okay.
Bouclier doesn't want a chance to catch his breath. He's like, now I'm small again. Now I gotta get big again.
The power set is so cool for Bouclier. Okay.
Yeah, I remember in the original one, you had some other ideas for that, for like kind of thing I was going for. And then as soon as I saw the absorption, I was like, nope, I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great example of what how you can make a really versatile and memorable power set with the rolls without being too overburdened. Yeah. All right, then, guys, what? So you have just defeated the last, or seemingly the last of these things. The wind is still howling around you. Even like Cygnus, when you're in the air, you're finding you're having to sort of readjust your gravitic powers to keep yourself stabilized. Mind warp, you can feel yourself kind of getting blown, and you're probably freezing. And Bouclier, like Jesus, that thing unleashed some cold power, and you were getting knocked left, right, and center, and able to sort of recover everything. But that's the first time you really got that really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
So, what happens next, guys? Yeah, I guess in the immediate aftermath of it, what do you guys do?
Well, look around. Bouclier's after he has that moment of crap, I'm just me again.
Yeah.
He's like looking around to figure out where the heck they could have come from to begin with. Like, is there anywhere that looks, for lack of a better word, different than anywhere else?
Yeah.
Like a wall or a...
Why don't you give us a notice check, please?
Sure. Notice check.
And I think I'm going to check the bodies, not for loot or anything, but just to get a better idea of,
Notice, there it is.
What's going on here.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're going back and forth, mind warp, what you're finding on like these things, there's markings that you would think of on the big blue guys, those discs that are on there. The markings that are on there are it's some kind of Asian script. You're just not sure which one, whether that would be Korean script or Chinese or whatever. But it's definitely something from the East as opposed to or more of an Asian alphabet.
Yeah.
And then ditto for the giants. There are runic marks on there too that you recognize as pendants you could buy at any music festival in the 90s.
Right. Yeah.
Bouclier, as you're kind of looking around, the thing you notice is that there's not an eye of the storm in the sense that there's a part that does not where there's like a calm bit, but where the focus point of all these winds and whatnot seem to be through the the blowing snow, it seems to be focused above the museum.
So he starts walking in that direction and looking up to see if he can figure out the moment when everything is.
Yeah.
Of course, he also looks down once in a while too to make sure he doesn't fall through a hole or something.
Sure. Yeah, and it's is it cold in here too? Cygnus, what are you doing?
Well, I was planning on kind of flying a little bit higher, seeing if I could see anything. I mean, what are we talking about? It's a 4-story, 5-story building?
I think the museum itself is like 3 or 4.
I thought it was about 4.
Let's see here. Yeah, was it 1? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. I didn't know it was that big. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, Bouclier points out what he saw.
Yeah.
He saw it over there.
Does it, as far as atmospherics, Kevin, does it appear to be in the atmosphere, or does it actually appear to be lower, closer to the building?
It's the snow is blowing so thick that you're actually not able to really see through that far into it. You lose. So I mean, you could try and fly up much higher if you want to try and get a sense of that. But there is something that distracts you. Mind Warp and Bouclier, would you each give us a notice check, please?
Notice. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So unfortunately,
and Cygnus are comparing powers.
So Bouclier, you were walking towards that, and I think you've got your eyes up, and then either up or down, so you're not really looking at the side. I'll direct you guys once again to the side of the museum here, but that whole...
We have normal tech in this game, right, Kev?
Yeah. You got cell phones and whatnot.
I think he's probably Googling the ruins and stuff that he saw.
Yeah. Is it, okay. And Cygnus, were you making the decision to try and go as high up to see where...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and fly up a little higher and see if I can determine.
Give us a notice check at -2, please, just because you're a little distracted right now.
Sure. Notice 2 and go.
There you go.
Awesome. A raise on top of that. So you're going up, and you kind of you're actually looking up and down at everything. And what you see is that the side of the building, it seems to it pushes out for a moment. So you sort of, I'm assuming you're going to stop and be like, what the fuck is going on down there?
Yeah.
Okay, which means with a raise, I'll let you shout a warning to your allies if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely. Something's inside there, and it's going to try and come out.
And you guys look back, and what happens is then the wall, and you'll all be aware of this, explodes out as if it was containing some kind of unstoppable Arctic gale. And wind, you thought it was bad out there before. It's incredibly bad right now. Cygnus, you're able to get yourself at an angle so that you're not caught in the gale. Both Bouclier and Mind Warp, why don't you give us either a strength or a focus or a athletics check, whichever one is best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And get to +2 to your roll.
Oh, okay.
Because you had some warning for what was about to happen.
Yeah. So that would be a 9 then for my highest.
Nice. So, Mind Warp, I think you making or taking advantage of your shifting powers to sort of like, as you're sliding along, you're kind of...
Yeah, like shifting back into the... staying in one spot, even though he's blowing around.
Yeah. And then, Bukli, I think you're just like the force that's coming in, you're using your absorption to sort of counteract the power, and you're not being pushed back, which means that you are able to witness what happens next. And those on the ground, what you can see, a flying 17th century tall ship comes drifting out of this as if borne on winds. There's snow swirling around the bottom, and it ever so gently bobs back and forth as if drifting on the what do you call it? As if drifting on the ocean itself. Cygnus, because of your vantage, you can see there are two things you can see on deck. One of them, let me give you a handout here. Looks I gotta stop naming these things because everything's gonna show up under T. One looks like this.
The hell?
Whoa.
And standing, her arms sort of at the side as if she was like a, well, let me show you the second thing that's on there. So that's one. This is two. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Looks like that.
Oh.
And the final thing standing on the deck, this is the one that has her arms sort of spread, acting like as she's, she's on the forecastle right at the back. Looks like this.
Yeah, I don't like her. So
this is drifting out, and let's all get cards. So, you know what? And we're close enough to 10 o'clock. Why doesn't everyone take a Benny? And I got to shuffle because we had a Joker in our last batch. So here we go. Bouclier.
And Bouclier is just going, what the fuck?
His 2 definitely reflects that. 4 for Cygnus and Mind Warp, an 8. And then the entire crew of villains right now will get a 5. I'll draw them separately once they sort of get out. Anybody spending bennies to get new tokens?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
So then, as this thing drifts out, you... All right, I'm setting out the tokens because the villains each have tokens as well. I think, let me make a notice roll for our princess here, or the lady at least. Kind of oblivious. Not thinking to look up Cygnus, so... All right, so unless anyone is spending bennies, then Mind Warp, you're up first.
Hey, I mean, I can't fly, so...
Is it dragging an anchor?
But what you could do, for instance, is you could spend a Benny to do a power stunt and...
Oh, that's true.
Stunt
Yeah,
your warping into leaping. And you could...
Yeah.
Just kind of leap, if that's what you wanted to do.
You know what? I'm not this turn. I'm going to position myself because... I'm probably going to move over by my allies because I'm not the first guy into this fight.
Okay.
You know, like he's...
So do you say anything? Is there any quip or any kind of like...
Yeah, it's probably like, you know... I don't know if he's got like a good one-liner, but it's probably, you know, something along the lines of like, we got to take that thing down.
Okay. So then on the villain's turn, I think she seems to look. You see, she walks like slowly to the side, Cygnus, and she turns, and you can't hear it over the sound of. Well, maybe you can. Give us a notice check. Let's see if your sensors are like. That's funny. When you said that earlier, Robert, I knew what was happening this session. I'm like, just wait.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I already took the penny. Okay.
Hey, I didn't impose any penalties. Normally that would be a success. But I didn't impose any penalties for the wind. I think that's probably 2 off from it.
Okay.
Did you want to re-roll?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I got a hot date with other things.
Yep.
Okay, so she looks over and she says something, and I think what they sort of, look down, and then let's go with them. So the first thing you see is that bear man, and this is the first time you were seeing it, guys, Bouclier and Mindwarp, because you wouldn't have been able to see from the angle. Mm-hmm. But what leaps down is this enormous, like, polar bear man, and hits the ground. Let me check his size here. Where are you? There we go. He's big, but he's not like, big. All right, like not like what the frost giants were, but he hits the ground, and the concrete kind of cracks underneath him. He looks at you guys and just roars like a polar bear. He's easily 9 feet tall, and then the wind spirit goes drifting. And let me put these because you guys would not necessarily know their names. But it seems cooler for you, the players, to know who they are. So, Nutarak and have everyone see this. And Purga. Now, Purga. So he's able to jump down. That's really all he's... Well, he could pick up some concrete and throw it at somebody.
Bouclier is like, come on. The guy's big.
Yeah. Heck, let's do it. Let's see here. Who are we going to... In fact, 1, 2, 3. We got... we doesn't see Cygnus, only 1 or 2. So it's actually against Mind Warp. Mm-hmm. So he grabs something and pulls up a chunk of concrete from the ground. He's incredibly strong and hurls it at you. Ooh. He hits you.
Oh.
Now it'll do. Let's see here, strength. Your toughness is a 12. There's no AP on this. 7. Oh shit. All right. So. That is, you are hit with 2 wounds, Mind Warp. Would you like to try and soak that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so go ahead and click on your... So don't add the wounds yet. Remember to roll your soak first.
Isn't this... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought the soak roll was somewhere at the top. And it is.
Come on. So let me reduce it to 1 wound. You want to Benny that? Roll again?
No. I'll just...
Okay. So you take 1 wound as this thing hits you, and you can't believe how quick he acted, and you are shaken currently. Then the Purga, I guess, will go against you, Bouclier. Races down towards you, and let's see. There we go. Okay, just want to see what There we go. Okay. So this thing, it moves very, very, very quick, Bouclier. It's on you before you can realize. And then it will... Oof. So... There we go. Okay.
Toughness is now 10.
Toughness is now 10 again. Okay, so
Yep.
I got 6 on you. I hit not a raise with my first. And that'll do. I'm going to roll in chat because that'll be scarier, I think. Yeah, there we go. 22 damage.
Cold?
No, physical. So you can try and soak this. So you are at 10. That means you're taking 3 wounds, shaken in 3 wounds. Go ahead and give us a focus check.
Sure.
Come on.
Okay.
That's only 1 wound.
Yeah.
You want to Benny that, or?
Let me see something. So I rolled a 2. No, I rolled a 5.
What do you think?
And if I re-roll, I have to take it.
If you if you unless it's 2 1s. The only time when you're stuck savage rolls, you always get to choose the best of your available options.
Okay. Yep, he will re-roll.
Benny, go ahead.
Come on. Okay.
There you go. All right, so that is 2 wounds you're soaking. So you still take 1, and you are shaken, and you are knocked back 6 yards from this thing. But then it's so quick, it's able to follow up,
Yep.
and it's going to try and hit you again. Remember to adjust your toughness and whatnot first. So you got, 12?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let me try a second time on you. That is a miss, actually. Do I spend a Benny? I'll spend a Benny. Let's keep it interesting for you. Keep the pressure on. That is still a miss.
Nice.
So fortunately, you're kind of like, what the hell is going on?
Yep. Yeah. He was still kind of looking at the ship like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When this thing hits him.
This thing seems to be moving almost as quick as what he calls as what Mind Warp does.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Then it is that was the bad guys. Anyone spending before we go to Mind Warp's turn. Are you? Well, Mind Warp went already. Before we go to Cygnus's turn, you're not injured whatsoever, so you don't need to spend any bennies to unshake. So you can see that this giant polar bear man just jumped down and tagged Mind Warp with a with a chunk of concrete, and Bouclier seems to be set upon by this wind spirit. You need not make a roll, but you think you can hear cackling Cygnus coming from this woman. What are you doing?
Okay, so yeah, I can see them, and I can see. I think he's going to head up to the ship.
Okay.
I think that's what he's going to do.
Okay. So you land on. So easily you can reach there. Are you just trying to get her attention?
No, I think he's trying to get up there, like up close to her on the ship.
All right. So you get there. Do you have an action in mind? Like, are we trying to use a test to try and shake her or whatnot?
What? Let me look at something. I'm going to try. Let's see. Is persuasion used to intimidate?
To make a test, it's normally
like an intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation or taunt.
Yeah, I don't have taunt, so okay. Because that's what he was kind of thinking: get up there and do something bold.
If you can use intimidation for that too. It's a test, and what it is on a success you can impose distracted or vulnerable. On a raise, they become shaken. But a test can be anything. It could be, it could knock them off their feet with your athletics. It could be like the test is sort of the catch-all, like do something to throw them off balance kind of action.
You know what, to hell with it. He's just going to fly up there and try and punch her.
Okay.
All right. That's intimidating.
Crazy woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy lady come cackling all up in here.
So she's actually not aware of you. So you fly in, and let me check her. Where is it here? Where are you, honey? Where'd I put you?
She's on a boat.
You're on a boat.
Yeah, I know. It was low fruit, but I'm going to take it. I'm always there for these.
So that is just going to be enough to hit, not a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
I'm on the boat. Ooh.
Okay. So that is...
Knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, that is... So you hit her and shake her. So you come in and you hit her, and this would normally... You would expect this to be a solid, like, you know, knock anybody to the ground. But you hitting her is like... it hurts almost as much as hitting those frost giants.
Okay.
She looks at you with just an enormous amount of crazed fury. And I am going to spend a Benny to unshake her because I want her to say something. She looks at you and she says something in... It's weird. You're sure she's talking another language, but you're understanding it as English.
Oh, it's like dubbed. Right on.
Yeah, where it's kind of like something is causing you, as if she knows that you don't speak her language, but she wants you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you. The gateway. You will not have the compass. It is mine. My prize. Deal with him. And you hear a familiar sound.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
As something manifests behind you. Which tore its way through your gate. It isn't able to act this round, but it is present now. And where is he? Here he is. So I'll set you up in the sky here with your friend.
Did we get another Benny, by the way?
It is 10 o'clock. We gave you one just before 10 o'clock, unfortunately.
Okay. I
Yeah,
couldn't
so
remember.
you did get one, but it was beforehand. Let me give you put a nameplate down here. So our name from the 90s is sticking to this one. Singularitas.
Thank you, Rob Liefeld.
Exactly. I'm using the, like, we need a name for this thing. Anyone got a name? Singularitas. All right. Okay. All right. And that is the end of our first round. Oh, no, Bouclier, what are you doing? So, Bouclier, before your turn, were you planning on spending a Benny to unshake, or are you going to make a roll?
I'd like to save the Benny. I'm going to make a roll.
Okay.
So that's a
Unshake roll.
okay. Hold on,
And you've
my
got two transmutation tokens right now.
Yep. Sorry, my character sheet disappeared. There we go.
Come on. Let's see.
I'm sorry. This was a
Unshake.
unshake roll, which is
Just click on it. It should roll for it. It's a spirit roll, but like it'll.
Yeah, there's a button at the top
there's a
by the
button.
injuries.
Aha.
Yeah, by that. Yeah.
yeah. I don't normally get those. That's the okay. the shaking button.
I mean, it's normally you guys who shake, so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go.
Yes, you were unshaken. You can act this round. Oh,
Okay,
and
great.
click on your regeneration.
Yes. Regeneration.
Yep.
Oh.
That one wound is stitching itself up. So then, what would you like to do?
He wants to purge, or purga. How do you pronounce that? Purga.
Yeah.
He's just going to start with a punch and see how strong this thing is.
Okay. Go right ahead. Now, hold on. You actually, unfortunately, will take a penalty to hit this thing.
Okay.
Because this is very quick.
Seeing that, he's going to do a wild strike, just hoping to land something.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let me tell you sort of what the penalty is. You know, I got there's three supervillains you're facing right now. I have How about I put 3 gall darn? Here we go. My 3, what do you call markers in here? So there's that. Actually, 4 supervillains because it's the woman and the Singularitas. And there's he. There is. Hey, there he is. Okay. Got everything marked. Sorry about that, guys. You are suffering -8 to hit him. So we have -6 in total because of your wild strike.
Okay. Whew. This is going to be tough.
Okay. There you go. Oh, it's so close. You are, yeah. You can make yourself. This won't have affected your penalties, but you're so close to this thing. You just.
Yeah.
You want to? Would you like to spend a Benny to re-roll?
What did I actually roll? I rolled a 6. Oh, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, it's an exploding dice with a. Yeah.
No, odds are I'm not going to hit it.
Okay.
So, no Benny.
Oh, okay.
If I could use a Benny to add 1 to it, I would, but.
Yeah, unfortunately not. If you had conviction,
Yeah.
I think anyone's got conviction yet. After your first superhero scrap, I think you might. Okay, so then I believe, guys, that brings us to the end of the first round. Our first actual superhero slugfest in the guard. Love it. Okay, Bouclier, you are up first here. That is a 9 for you. Cygnus, a 3. Oh, that ain't good. Mind Warp, 3. Let's re-roll or redraw. A 10. Here we go. For, let's see here, Purga. An ace, Singularitas, a queen, and Nutarak, an 8, and for the Ice Queen, a 3. I'll put a token down for her just so you guys can know what's happening with the Nonsuch. Nonsuch, incidentally, the first European vessel to sail Hudson's Bay. And for those who may be watching all of our most recent what do you call it? Savage Super thing. Yes, this is the second time I've used the Nonsuch as a reference in one of these games. What can I say?
Think it was the name of the ship in a Spider-Man graphic novel.
Is it Nonsuch?
Yeah, I believe it was a. I can't remember who wrote the graphic novel, but Bernie Wrightson did the art.
Oh, badass!
It was a really good graphic novel. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, there we go, Lady Laufey. I think you guys can see that, and yes, you can. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm not spending any bennies. Anyone else want to spend bennies for cards?
No.
Saving them up, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it looks like we've got Purga is once again up first. So, lightning fast. This thing, you know what? I'm going to wild strike. So I'll make it a little easier for you to hit, but I'm also going to have it easier for me to hit you. All right, so +2 to this. Uh-oh. I hit with a raise. So that'll be... Here we go. This thing moves so darn fast. Bouclier, you sparred, I think, with Mind Warp before, and like this thing is moving as fast as what is. You can't even keep your eyes on it. Yeah. 19. Your current toughness is a 12, right?
That's right.
Okay, there's no AP on this. So that is... Oh, Wild Strike, it's a 21. That's 2 more wounds. You want to roll to soak? Your absorption?
I think he has to, because at 3 he's knocked out, right?
No, 4. 4 is when you're knocked out.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try to absorb.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I don't know why this keeps disappearing on me all of a sudden.
Go ahead and give us a focus check.
Yep.
2 wounds from that first one.
He's not shaking anymore, so focus.
Go. Success with a raise. Nice. Yes. So you soak those 2.
Yeah.
Which means you are not shaken. This thing hisses like wind passing through a drain pipe, not a drain pipe, like a pipe or something like that, or some narrow area. It's not a voice that's sounding, it's wind focused. That's a hit with a raise again. 24 this time. 26 this time. That's 3 wounds.
Oh my
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
Gosh.
again.
Okay, hold on. I'm just putting in the other stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
Here, size. Okay, everything's good now. So
Okay, I'm giving you your. I'm updating
also
your.
his toughness at the time when they did this was a 14. So this was
14. Okay, so that would have been 10. So 6. That's still 16 over. That's still 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay.
Yeah, because that doesn't account for the wild strike.
Okay, and so he uses his focus again.
Yep. I think you're actually large right now. Look at that! Beautiful! All right,
3.
so that is...
He's size 7 now.
Yeah, that you soak all 3 once again. So you're 7.
Yep.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Before I do anything else here, I want to find out how big he is.
The size of a
He
T-Rex.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my gosh.
16 tons. And what do you get?
Yet.
Another size bigger and ready to fight, I guess. All right, so this thing is hitting you, not realizing that it is just helping the situation for you. All right, then it is Singularitus's turn. Oh boy, Cygnus, you knew what this guy did to you before. So, or this guy, this thing, this entity. And why the hell is this thing allied with her now?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it just wanted to come back and do something fun.
Well, she kind of called it, I thought.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yep. That's right.
Okay, so it is going to route you in. I'm going to do a multi-action thing here. First thing is you are in complete darkness right now, Cygnus.
Okay.
So you are suffering. Well, actually, hold on. I got to make a focus roll for this. First, I'm going to do is quit cheating.
Yeah,
Use-
that's always a good
Use the
idea.
darn rules there, Madison. Okay. Yeah, actually, I need a raise on this. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, so it is in dim light, so you can take -2 to all actions, I believe.
Okay.
To anything else has to target anything, and then it is going to unleash a blast at you. It ignores the penalty from flying, so tendrils of darkness come at you once again. That is a hit with a raise. Okay. 19, so doesn't get through. Oh wait, but your armor, this is AP 10, and you have 10 from your armor, so this is against an 8. 1, 2. You're taking 2 wounds, and you're shaking. You want to spend a Benny and soak that?
Yeah, let's spin a Benny and try and soak.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to roll, right?
You have to roll a soak. Yeah, you just
Okay,
don't
I
add the
could roll
wounds
it.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, because the wounds will act as a penalty. So
But
let's see.
that doesn't get penalized.
No, not until.
There we go.
Bull. So what do we see? It's tried this on you before. So
Yeah.
you can picture like darkness surrounds you, and you're like, "What is?"
Yep.
And then you can see those tendrils coming in. What do you do?
So one of the elements of Cygnus's armor is it's basically nanotechnology.
Yeah.
So the armor itself, you kind of see as these tendrils come in, you see all of a sudden kind of these plates kind of form over that weren't there before.
Yeah.
And they just kind of form over and block every one of those.
Oh, nice. All right, so it's preventing it from getting in, and you can hear. Oh, actually, you can't hear it yet, but it is not happy with that. Next up will be Mind Warp. What do you do, Mind Warp?
Finally. I see how fast this little jerk is over here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run over and get a little gang up bonus on Mr. Burge.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so you get
hopefully
plus-
now
do
my
you
dice.
have? I can't remember. Do you have awareness?
Awareness. Is that a skill?
No, it's a power. You
No.
do not. Okay. So here is, let me make a suggestion for you. So what you could do, there is a power called awareness, which allows you to offset penalties from like movement and whatnot. It's the shit that makes you really hard to hit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What you could do is power stunt your speed into awareness to basically offset this thing's speed.
Oh,
Trouble is, by power stunting it for that round, it means you wouldn't get the benefit of the -10 to hit you.
Right.
Because you'd be moving slower for that round. So what do you think?
Yeah, let's...
I mean,
that costs a Benny as well, right?
It would cost a Benny to do it, but you would have it. It's not an active ability, so you would have it for 3 rounds if you power stunted it.
Right. But I'd also be slow for 3 rounds.
You'd be slow for 3 rounds, though, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's try it this round and see what happens.
Okay. Well, you might trust your ally to go and deal with that bear man, too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like tap
There
out.
we go.
Okay.
So now that means so this round, I get the advantage of his wild strike too, right?
See, he's at the door here. Someone's at my door. Bring it. Fuck off. Comes knocking at 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday.
Do
when
I
my
put anything
blinds
into
are down.
my advantage? Like, do I just roll it and we'll add the stuff? Because like I get the advantage of his wild strike, right?
Yeah. No. You don't get the advantage of his wild strike unless you're wild striking.
Oh,
Yeah, you could wild strike as well.
okay.
Were you shaken? Oh yeah, you needed to unshake first.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was shaking. Yeah, okay, I'll spend my Benny then on that because I acted and there we go. So
Okay.
now I have none.
So, but, what you could do is, let's see here. So you do get the gang up bonus, so it'll be +1 to hit.
Yeah, so it's
you
a
could wild
5.
strike and get +2.
Oh, but that roll is penalized because of the shaking or no?
That roll is penalized. No, that roll otherwise. I'm just giving you an opportunity to re-roll. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you turn off your shaken, and then you get +1 to hit.
Okay, and just roll it. Okay,
Just go ahead and roll it. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're still.
Thanks, roll 20.
You're showing is still shaken.
oh, what the heck? Oh, there we go.
I mean, it won't
Okay.
penalize your roll. So with that, oh, you got no bennies. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I don't have any bennies.
Okay, so you race over, but you have 2 attacks though. You still have your 2 multi attacks.
Okay, so here we go. Well, come on, roll 20. Are you freaking serious?
Oh, all right. So you've engaged with this thing, and it kind of
That is pretty
turns and sees you.
ridiculous.
All right, then it is Bouclier's turn. It looks like.
Okay. He was thinking about using one of his mitochondrial energy stunts, but actually, Mind Warp is maybe far enough away. Can I do a small blast template so it just hits the one right next to me?
You could, but I mean, like you know that there is another
I do.
supervillain out there.
Yep. Okay, he'll come back and he'll do that if Mind Warp.
And with a small, just give you a context too, your character would probably, this thing's so quick that it could, the evasion check that it's making to get out of the out of the way of it, it could very easily make that roll, probably.
Okay, great. Okay, he's gonna jump again, try to land on top of what's his name, Nonsuch.
Okay, so you're gonna spend so it'll be one of your power points to leap, to get leaping for the round.
Yep.
Okay, so you,
This is the transmutation token,
yeah,
right?
transportation token.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're down to 6 of those.
Yep.
And then I actually do get because you don't have what do you call it? Extraction. You could spend a Benny to gain extraction for the round.
And that does mean
That means that I don't get a free strike on you as you move away.
Yeah, he'll spend the Benny on that.
Okay. So
And let's
okay,
show that.
and then you land. Now here's the thing. Nonsuch has an edge called first strike. So as soon as you move into range, he gets to make an attack on you.
Yep.
Hey. And let's see here. His fighting is
And his toughness is now
5. However, because you're
17.
bigger than him, he gets +1 to hit you because of the size difference.
Yep.
That's just enough to hit, not a raise.
Toughness is 17.
17 right now. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. It's 2. Sorry, I should have rolled in chat. That would have been more fun. 9, 13, 14, 15. You said it's 14 right now?
17.
17. So he rakes his claws across you, does not hurt you. You land, now you get your action. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's going to do that boosted melee attack with one of these. How do I remove one of these things?
Oh, you've already used a power stunt this round.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so he just does straight attack. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right. So straight attack.
Okay, and you get -1 to hit because of your size.
Yep, but wild strike.
So +1 to hit then.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still in edit mode. That's why.
That's okay. You're mastering the sheets now. That's awesome.
Yep. And I just put a 1 in there. Don't do a +1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. That's awesome. That is a hit, not a raise though. So you actually managed to connect on this thing. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is right there.
Yeah.
Roll damage, and +2 for that, right? Or +1?
+2 for the wild strike.
Okay.
You put a plus sign in.
Oh, that's fine.
Go ahead and hit re-roll damage and just put 2.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. All right. So that was a hit, not a raise. So that is... All right, so you hit this thing, and it staggers to the side, but it is not taken down and just not knocked back. All right. Then it is... Let's see, a reverse of diamonds come before clubs. So, Cygnus, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back off. So I want to try and get some space between us.
Okay, you're easily able to get out of the darkness radius.
Cool.
And you can see...
that was the main thing.
Yeah, you pull back from the ship, and you can see she's on the deck of the ship kind of laughing at you. It rings in your ear. What does she mean by compass?
I don't know, but let's shoot her. I was gonna do something else, but I'm like, you know what? Don't be laughing at me.
Okay, let me just make sure she's got no penalties to be hit.
Compass, which I didn't hear, so.
Let's see here. There she is. Oh, -3 to be hit at range. So that's going to miss, but you could Benny that if you like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
That is a hit.
7.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, give me a good one. That's not bad.
15. Okay. And she is shaken. Oh!
Awesome.
By that. So we'll put a shaken token on her. All right. Then, you know, I should have been Nudarak who goes next, but we'll go with him now. Nudarak is going to bring them claws. Oh, yeah, around. Okay. He'll wild strike because he took your big hit and he's not worried about it right now.
Yep.
So fighting, here we go, plus that. That's, so I hit with a raise. So his damage will be, let's see here. 6 plus... where is it? Exclamation mark. Plus 4. Here we go. 22. So your current tough is what? 17?
17.
17. That's a hit with one wound.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your focus.
Yeah.
You soak it. So you are 8. Now you're actually up to the larger size. Next scale.
Cool.
You are currently as big as a sperm whale or a dragon.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Then it is.
Shit.
Okay. So, oh boy, her turn. I'm going to spend a Benny for her to unshake. And then she will. I got her marked now. She didn't like getting shot by you, Cygnus. So she's going to try and do something here. Let's see. So she looks at you, and gestures with her hand, and there's this like a gale of snow and sleet that come flying out from it. It covers, unfortunately, a large burst template, so you're not going to be able to avoid this. And you are, let's see here. Fortunately, you were only, oh boy, entangled, which means you're not going to be able to, you're kind of encased in place, and I believe you're beginning to fall right now, because you're not able to use any powers. It's only a regular entangle right now. Breaking, you can try and break free with an opposed athletics check. Oh, which actually you can give us now. Go ahead and give us an athletics check.
Athletics now?
Yeah, but at -2, please. Because she's got a very tough version of this ability.
Worst.
Come on.
He'll do okay.
Here we go. Oh. You are caught up in that. And then, so you're beginning to fall right now. Then, that is the end of the round, guys. We are at 10:30, our last half hour of the session. So let's give everyone 2 bennies. And
Hell yeah.
this is your first proper superhuman fight. Why doesn't everyone take conviction? You're going to dig deep, and you will have conviction. Remember not to mark it on the character sheet, because otherwise it'll roll. But you can spend conviction at a round, and you get to add that to every dice roll you make that round. Damage and things. It's like a supercharged Joker. But once you spend it, it's gone. Right. So everyone should have 2 bennies right now, and everyone has conviction. But again, don't mark it on your character sheet, or it'll roll conviction for you. Let's draw some dice here. Bouclier, or draw some cards. Bouclier's got a king. Cygnus. Ace. Nice. Mind Warp. Queen. Let's see here. Purga, a 2. Singularitas, an 8. Nutarok, a 5. And Lady Laufey. She is unshaken right now, a 7. Am I spending? I got lots of bennies. Nutarok hasn't spent any yet. So let's try and fish for a better card for him. Jack. That'll do. Oh, and Purga has only got a 2. Wait, does Purga have quick? I have a feeling that he might, as a super speedster, he may have that. He does. Okay, hold on. I gotta draw the card for Purga. King of Hearts. Ooh. All right. Anybody spending a Benny to get a new card?
No.
No? All right. So we turn our page over. First panel is Cygnus falling through the air, entangled by this ice. Would you like to try and break free, Cygnus?
Yeah, that's a
this is not an action,
athletics.
actually. To do this one, oh it is. Yeah, yeah. So you just need an athletics check at -2.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, you are trying to get free, and it just, maybe like you opened a porch trying to like access stuff, and it's just getting worse right now. Oh, no. I'm just going to make you bound. So you're also sort of caught. You don't take any damage from it, but when you hit the ground, you're essentially in a giant block of ice. And to remind everyone of that case, let's do this. Look at that, guys.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do two things here. Make sure everyone can see it. You know, make it a little smaller. Look at that, guys. Cygnus is trapped in ice.
And
All
this
right.
is on the ground or on the ship?
He's hit the ground now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Then it is, let's see here. Kings, we got 2 kings, diamonds and hearts. So Purga will be up first, unfortunately. Purga turns to you, Mind Warp, and is going to, it howls in your ear. Ugh, it's going to try and pummel you. Okay. Fighting. Your parry, however, fortunately your parry is still really high. So I still need a 10 to hit you. I miss with my first strike. I miss with my second strike. So in spite of you giving up your speed in order to try to track this thing, it claws out at you and you kind of out of the way, and the second time comes even closer, but you're able to keep a distance. You are not hit this round. Then this thing has extraction, and it is going to flash over to be behind Bouclier. Did not like you hitting it, Mind Warp. Then
what? I didn't hit it.
Well, you tried to, but I think you came closer to hitting it than what probably almost anything else did. Nothing else moves as quick as you. But hold on. I stand corrected. It does not have extraction. Go ahead and make an attack.
Well, maybe I'll roll one good roll today. Here we go. Nope.
Benny?
Ow! How have I rolled
Yeah,
like
you can
17 attacks today under 6?
You could Benny it, and you could spend conviction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Conviction's just gone, right? Yeah. I'm gonna do it though.
Conviction, this is pretty hard to hit. You might want to try and fish for a higher starting point first.
What?
So you can spend a Benny.
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna spend a
re-roll.
Benny and you spend conviction after the roll.
You can spend conviction at any point. It just means that all rolls this turn will get the benefit of conviction.
Right.
And it says if you have a Benny at the start of the next turn, you can maintain conviction. Is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
But that's only if you have a Benny left.
So maybe you have Benny left. Yeah. So that's a
Hey, no, I miss again.
Do you want to spend your conviction, or
No.
it would mean you'll have conviction for your turn as well?
Yeah, no, I'll save it.
Okay. All right. So try and catch this thing as it goes. Not successful. Then it is Bouclier. What are you doing?
He'd really like to go help Cygnus. If he goes there, he's going to take 2 attacks of opportunity, or whatever you want to call them. You know what? He's going to do it. He thinks we need the.
If you're worried about the free strikes, you could spend a Benny to gain extraction for this round. Again,
He's not too worried, actually. So
okay.
he's going to go ahead and he's going to move. And basically, after the attacks, his goal is to hit the block of ice.
I want to make a check for Nutarok. Let's see if he's actually picked up. Nope, he's trying to hit you again. So let's see here. It's got even more of a bonus to hit you now. Hit with a raise. So think I'm primed for Nutorock's damage here. Doesn't even get through your armor. Ah!
Okay. Yep.
And then for Purga, that's a hit with a raise as well. And I think I got Purga in here somewhere. Hold on. Hold on, with a raise. There we go. Same thing. Doesn't even get through your armor. So then, so this is just your move, Bouclier. So you're moving over, and then what are you doing?
Basically trying to. Yeah, basically. He's going to power stun it, and he's basically. I don't know how tough this thing is, so he's basically hitting the block of ice as hard as he can.
So you don't need a power stun. You just use your strength.
Okay.
Give us a strength check.
Okay, sure. Sure. Where'd that? I don't know why my character sheet keeps disappearing on me. Okay. Strength. There we go.
So Cygnus, you're kind of caught up there. You can feel like whatever warning signals are coming in through your armor, you know, like warning, freezing, this. And you see this like through the haze. There's this opaque giant. And you're like, oh my God, is it a frost giant? Ice and snow and whatnot flies everywhere. And you can see Bouclier has just torn open the ice, freeing you.
Awesome.
Okay. There you go. Then it is Mind Warp's turn. Were you in Mind Warp?
Hey.
So you could drop the awareness bonus that you've got right now. You could drop the stunt and get your speed back to normal, or you could maintain that and just move it like a 6 plus 1d6 run. What do you think?
Yeah, which wouldn't quite get me there, would it?
It's possible because it's 12. You could roll 12 hexes. You could, if you rolled a 6 on your run, you'd get.
No, I'll just drop it.
Okay. Then what would you like to do?
Jeff doesn't roll a 6, at least not today.
Oh, it sets the measure tool. I'm gonna move back over by this stupid thing.
Okay. You can still make your 2 attacks, like just because it's a tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough to hit. Okay, so what you're suffering is -4 to hit him.
Where the heck is my character sheet?
But he could use his conviction after if he's close. Or...
Oh, sorry, -8 to hit him.
Oh, he's got a better power than I do.
He's pretty quick.
Yeah. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Somehow it closed on me.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Okay, I guess I'll do my second attack.
Okay.
Any chance here? Come on.
No. So, this is where things like it's worth just to pause for a moment, talk about 2 different things about the game and the genre conventions. The game itself, remember, you've got an ability called tests you can, or a tactic called tests. The rules is written, they give you rules for using taunt and using intimidate, but you can do anything you want with that. If you want to use your powers or whatnot, and what that can do is impose the distracted or the vulnerable condition on something. So, for instance, if something that's really hard to hit like this, you could make a test of, say, your focus, you know, and make, like, maybe what you're doing, Mind Warp, is throwing up a bunch of the, you know, the snow or ice or whatnot towards this thing. You'd make a contested roll. On a success, it would get +2 to affect it. So that would help offset the thing. The other thing to remember is that you can stunt your powers in fun and interesting ways to do different things beyond just targeting one thing.
Right.
So if you're finding, like, you know, like there's definitely a chance of getting a raise, but really hard to hit individual targets like this, it might be worth thinking of ways you could use your powers to try and defeat something like this. Because this Purga is kind of a dark mirror type of, you know, adversary for you. So, do you wish to spend Benny to reroll that last attack?
No, I better save my last one.
Okay. Then it is, I think Nutorock is up next. It looks like, whoop, how about I stop measuring? Guys, I've done the try to move something and measure instead for the session. All right. Nudarak's pretty pissed about you, Bouclier. So I think what he's going to do is... Oof.
Oh, sorry, Kev. I was thinking about all that. I wanted to move away from him because I do have extraction.
Yes, yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Position yourself wherever you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably over there.
All right. Nudarak is going to try and he's going to take a -2 to this because of his comparative size, but he's going to try and drag you to the ground, Bouclier. Yeah. So this will be actually contested athletics. Okay, so go ahead and give us, and I got, actually just do this. Yeah, take a +2 to your athletics, Bouclier.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 7 in total. You want to bet you that?
I think yes, how many bennies do I have? 2 or 1?
Okay.
2. You know what? I'm going to use conviction.
Okay. So give us a 1d6 exclamation mark, please. Roll 1d6 exclamation mark. Let's see. So 7s. That's enough to tie. Ties, I believe, go to the actor in Savage Worlds. You favor actions.
I believe that does.
So what it means, yeah, he's grabbed a hold of you. It's only you're entangled. You can't move. You're otherwise unrestricted.
Can I do another Benny and use the conviction?
Well, you've spent conviction, so just hit the conviction button right now.
Okay.
Okay, so for your round, it'll last. So go ahead and hit re-roll, and it'll automatically add the conviction if you're spending a Benny.
Okay. But I don't think I didn't mark this as conviction.
Well, no, but the reason you don't, you'll see in a moment. Hit the conviction button so it's active, then hit re-roll.
Oh, where's the conviction button? Sorry. I'm
Near the top.
Yeah.
up on the top.
On the right, I think, of your character sheet.
Character sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Brain.
It's right beside your bennies. There's a little heart.
Yeah.
Little heart bennies. On the character sheet? Yeah.
Are you on edit?
Got it. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Got it. Okay.
Now hit re-roll.
Okay.
With a 2 as a modifier. See, it rolls conviction for you. So that would be a 5. So your best roll is a 7.
Okay.
So
all right.
you're down. So subtract 1 Benny, and then Nudarak has grabbed hold of you. I mean, you could spend another Benny and re-roll again if you like.
He's going to try to hold that to keep conviction for next round, if he can.
All right. Okay, then it is Singularitus's turn. I think this is going to go after our friend Bouclier. He is the biggest target in here.
Mm-hmm. This is his,
oh, yeah. I'm going to spend a Benny from Singularitus. And the focus roll here. Oh, mama. Bouclier. Would you give us a vigor check, please, at -2?
Sure. That doesn't sound good. Vigor -2.
And because you spent conviction, it will automatically add that to this roll?
Yep.
Nice. So that is an 11. What's happening? Something is trying... There's swirling black mist around your eyes. Something is trying to blind you. Mm-hmm. And Singularitus is up, flying over here. Then it is Lady Laufey. So she cackling, kind of gestures, and the Nonsuch begins sailing down the street, trying to get away from you guys. And is beginning to pick up speed. The sails snap as if they were catching it themselves. Last round, guys, before our end of session. Session has flown by. All right, so Bouclier, you're up first. We didn't know yet. No one got a Joker last time.
No.
Bouquet, a Jack. A Cygnus. 3. Ugh. Mind Warp, where are you?
I'm at the top.
The top again? Okay, I'll split this up here. Queen from Mind Warp. Then Purga. A Jack. Singularitas. A 9. Nutarak. A 9. And Lady Laufey. A Queen. Anybody spending a Benny to get a new card?
Yeah, I want to spend one, Kevin.
Heck yeah, come on.
There you go.
Everyone gets a Benny. Joker, baby.
I think that's the second time you did that, man.
It's a second or third. It's
That's
been a
awesome.
good session for the most part.
Okay.
So,
Anybody else
so
spending bennies now that you got extra bennies?
I'm spending a Benny to maintain conviction, but nothing else.
Okay, you got it. All right, then it is Cygnus. I'm going to guess you want to go first.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. +2 to your
So
actions
I'm
this
going to go
round.
ahead and use my conviction.
Guys, what are you doing?
Let me tell you what I want to do, and you tell me how to figure it out.
Okay.
So what he wants to do is I actually want to I want to fly through that ship. Like I want to hull it,
Yeah.
basically. So I want to like come shooting through the bottom, out the top,
Yep.
and probably land next to her. That's
Okay.
kind of what I'm planning on trying to do. I want to try and ground the ship. for
Sure,
lack of
sure,
a
sure,
better
sure.
way to do it. So that
Sure.
makes sense.
Yeah. So here's what we'll
Now,
do
whether it works
is
or not.
I fortunately, it's a Savage Worlds. I'm pretty sure I got stats for a galleon in here. So let's see here. Hey. It's funny because I thought about that today. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the guys are going to try and break the ship, but fortunately, I have stats for those in here, which I do. All right. So then you're going to get plus. Boy, oh boy. I mean, basically, you're just going to roll damage. And we'll assume you're going to wild strike on this. So
Sure.
go ahead and roll your attack roll because we're going to ignore even double ones. You're still going to get a hit.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go here.
And if you want to do more damage, if you want to grab something like I don't know, a car or a motor. I mean, it wouldn't be a motorcycle, but another, free press box and kind of like add that. So roll that as your attack. Okay, and then here's what we're going to do is when you roll damage, you're going to add a modifier of +4.
Okay.
And we're also going to add the conviction in. So
All right.
go right
I don't
ahead.
have to worry about conviction. It'll take care of that.
So that's
nice.
28, 30 with the bonus damage, 37 with the what do you call it? With the conviction. So you go flying up, and the jewel of the Manitoba Museum's collection is
Yeah, I figured as much.
completely destroyed as you go flying through this. There will be no deck for you to land on because she is thrown back, is falling through the air, and I'll roll damage for her on the fall. Let's see here. I need one more d6.
This is the 2-page layout.
Yeah. Boom! Just being blown back.
Yeah.
And would you give us, Cygnus, a notice check? And you're going to keep your your conviction will also play into this.
Cool.
Already. Okay.
7.
There is something gold. A little.
Ooh.
It looks like a sextant almost. An ancient sextant is falling. It catches the tiny bit of light that is going through here, and it's falling to the ground in the wreckage of this.
Okay.
Looks kind of like a compass almost. So, Cygnus, incredible round. Not to put the pressure on everyone else. Next up, so that was the Joker. We're on to the Queen of Spades, I believe, which is Mind Warp. What are you doing, Mind Warp?
Okay, Kev, on my character sheet, I have drain speed power,
Yep.
if you remember that one.
Yep.
I don't know how it works in this game.
Okay. What is, let's see here, drain speed is, I believe, built as a slow. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Is slow.
Yes, okay, and so let me tell you what...
I just want to see if it can actually affect this thing or not.
Okay, oh, yeah, good question. So what slow would do is, here we go. You make a focus roll against a target within 12 inches. On a success, you have the target's pace. With a raise, it makes the movement an action. So it would have to take an action to move then, and it would be halved on a raise.
So would it affect his ability to dodge us?
That probably not, but what you could do is you could do a power stunt and try and convert that to effectively an entangle. So instead what you'd be doing is like, you're not just slowing it down, you're stunting it to try and like hold them solidly in place.
Right. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run over and tell Bouclier, hit that wind or whatever, so that he knows. And then I'm going to power stunt to try and hold. Do
you want to spend your conviction as well?
Yeah, why not?
Because that'll stack up on everything. Now hold on. So if you're power stunting, let me just get you. I'll tell you what the very best. Do you want us to do damage to it as well?
Yeah, might as well.
You have enough points to spend that so you can make it deadly, so it's actually doing damage to it as well.
Yeah.
You're kind of tearing this thing apart as it's being slowed down, or maybe its winds are dissipating.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and give us a focus roll. It's contested by his athletics, but this he does not get to add the.
All right, roll 20.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey, finally a roll
that's a 13.
Nice.
Yes.
I failed. You got a raise on this. So would you give us a go ahead and roll 4d6 exclamation mark.
Come
Right.
on.
Unbelievable.
You can spend a Benny and re-roll if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, but hold on.
Spin.
Actually, roll 5d6 as well, because your conviction would add to this.
It gives you an extra.
Yeah.
D6 for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
All right. So, holy, like you, this thing is very tough to hit, but it is. I'm gonna have to spend a Benny to try and soak this because it's gonna take him out of the fight. Let's see here. His vigor is not great, and he does not.
Yeah, and he's just not expecting to get hit.
No, and I mean, and this specific effect is just so unlike anything. I reduce it by 1, but this thing is solidly locked in place. And it has taken 2 wounds. And you see the swirling is slowing down, so there's like little bits of things that are drifting off of it. And that sound of the wind blowing you heard is hitting a keening pitch as if it's screaming in pain.
Nice.
That was 1 action, Mind Warp. You still have 1 more action.
Can I try to like hurt it while I'm constricting it, or what?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. It'll still be a -4 to the roll. But that's a hit! There's the conviction.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Here we go. What? Ow!
2 1s, 2 1s. Be a conviction of 4.
Ow!
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
4d6.
12,
and they're all
11.
ones.
So here's the thing, though. As I mentioned, this thing is not particularly tough.
Yeah.
I'm out of bennies for Purga.
Boom.
Dissipated.
Oh, nice.
All right, then it is Lady. Oh, Lady Lafay needs to take damage from her fall. Hold on.
Thank God for conviction.
So
know,
she,
right?
as she's falling, she takes barely any damage from her hit. She looks at you all. She sees that you have dissipated. What do you call it? that you have dissipated Purga, she screams in fury, "No!" And then she is going to activate something, and there is a swirl of snow around her. She disappears, Nutarok disappears, and Singularitas disappears. Bouclier, you are suddenly free, and you stagger forward. And you guys are kind of looking around. All you hear is the sound of the dying winds, the splinters of the broken bits of the Nonsuch hitting the ground. And Cygnus, why don't you give us a quick athletics check, see if you can grab that thing before it hits the ground.
Oh, damn. Had to be athletics. But I do have some bennies if I have to.
You have some bennies.
Am I still under conviction?
Yes.
You
Was it this turn?
spend conviction for this round. We'll let it carry forward. Keep conviction on. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you would have spent a Benny and carry it forward.
Yes.
She snatched this thing as it's falling down. All right. So as you guys are all recovering from this, and there's the wind, and it's like someone turned off a machine. Did you get a 15 on your conviction? Holy shit!
I did.
So what is the coolest possible way that you could conclude this and land?
Let's see here. So that thing's fallen through the sky. She's vanished. So like those parts, the parts of the ship are falling apart.
Yeah.
So he flies in, but you've never seen Cygnus fly like this.
Yeah.
He's making like 90-degree, 180-degree turns, avoiding all that debris.
Yeah.
And just snatching that little gold thing out and shooting right back out. And then just slowly levitates down.
As you're flying out, we're over time right now, so I'll quickly wrap this up here. But as you are flying out and as everything's landing down, Bouclier, you're maybe kind of like, the hell did they go? Looking around, what you can see, and Mind Warp, you finally, thing is gone. Cygnus, this has the look of like, something contemporaneous to the Nonsuch, something from 17th century. As far as you know, you don't have any points in academics, right?
I do have D4 academics.
Give us an academics roll. Let's see.
All right. Yeah.
So here's the thing. You're looking at this, and there's something that this is. You know enough about history to know that, yes, this thing is old, and this thing is likely contemporaneous to the Hudson's Bay Company that, sent out the Nonsuch in 1668. But what would not be standard is all of the Nordic runes that are marked all across this thing. It's as if someone had carved some kind of Nordic, runes to make this thing work differently.
Uh-huh.
That mystery, as Bouclier is slowly... Is he keeping track of his record heights, too?
Oh yeah, and he's shouting out before he comes down. He's like, "Man, I know there's people around here. If anybody got a video of this,
Hey, wait, catch that!
Send it to me, and I'll put it on YouTube."
Okay. So, guys, with that done, what is our last page of our issue gonna be?
I think Cygnus is looking at this thing. He's like, "We need to take this back to Dr. Caliburn."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, with that and Mind Warp, anyone have healing as a skill?
Nope.
I closed my character sheet. I'll check next time.
Okay. What you can do too is that you guys could go and see. There's going to be EMS down where those cops were at Portage and Maine.
Yeah.
You could definitely, before you leave Winnipeg, you could head back there. Mind Warp could get treatment from them. So you may be able to patch that wound up. Mind Warp.
Mm-hmm.
So then, guys, that brings us to the end of the session. I'm going to make a very quick outro because we are well over here right now. First off, everyone gets an advancement from issue 2.
Yes.
And For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for issue 2 of The Guard. Today's issue, perhaps a little in a foretelling way, was called The Last Voyage of the Nonsuch. So, as is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and we'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have a channel dedicated to Savage Worlds and most other games we run on the channel. Tons of great people over there. You are more than welcome to join us. I'm still carrying on with my daily supers conversion. This week has been very busy at the day job, so I have fallen behind on my Titans, but I will be getting caught up before the end of the month. And then on to a new slate of heroes next month. In addition, there is, there's tons of groups. Find a group over there. There's just really a bunch of terrific people, so you are more than welcome to join us over there. There is also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an unmatched, or a terrific selection, I should say, of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs, including a bunch of obscure GURPS supers. I know I've been able to pick up through them, and a couple of other oddball things. I filled my Aberrant collection with them as well. If you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, you will save 10% on your purchase by entering the code SPRINGMUSER, all one word, all caps. It's written down below. And if you're listening to this after July 1st, 2023, come to one of our more recent videos and you'll find a discount code that is current. There is also in addition, they have an amazing feature called a want list. So if you find that they don't have in stock what you're looking for, put it on the want list. They'll send you an email when it comes in, and you can pick it up then and enter the code SPRINGMUSER and save. Last thing I will also mention, there's a link down below to the Heroes Save Villages campaign. That's the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. If you head on over to the Dungeon Musing Discord server's charity initiatives channel, you can learn all about that. But the important takeaway for right now is that if for all the benefits we give, or the rewards we give people who don't donate, the important thing to know is that all donations that go through that link go directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to help out the kids who benefit from their services. Last thing I'll say is a huge thank you to our superheroes here. So, Robert, Will, and Jeffrey, thank you so much for joining me again this morning. Man, what a fun campaign. I got to beat you up with Frost Giants, got to beat you up with a Weird Bear, man. Like, this is all good stuff. And I got to use our first Dark Nemesis in the game, or Dark Mirror Nemesis. I love it. So then, for those listening at home, we'll be back in the streets of Winnipeg and the skies of Canada in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and see the troubles that our heroes are facing in the supernatural streets of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.